baby, baby, baby. I need to do something with this hair, bro. Just straight up get with the hit it with the hairspray. Fuck it. We'll use this as my little mirror here. I got the mirror right now. Ooh. Baby, baby, oh, baby, 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 oh. Damn, that looks crazy up there, dog. That looks crazy. Crazy work. Crazy. What? It's like a trail. It's like the Oklahoma Trail right there. That's crazy. Hey, what's going on? We got subscribe to Matt Noah or else in the hood. Jamie, what is up? Oh, I gotta go watch the goal. What is your profile picture? I can't even see what it is. What is up, Dennis? Did you watch some Champions League? Did you guys watch the Champions League? Oh, that's Oliver? That's right. For some reason, I'm thinking you're Jeffrey's nephew because he has an account with my name on it as well. It's me and my Kelty Hearts kid. That's you, right there in that picture. Oh my god! I gotta when I get off of here, I gotta go check all this stuff out because I can't really see that well. You guys know I got a bad left eye. So when I get off of here, I'll have to enlarge the picture so I can actually see. When I go into like your guys' profile page, then I can check it out and see what you guys are got going on. Jamie says, I am sore. What's up, Jamie? Dialysis? Is dialysis kicking your ass this week? I'm sorry that you're going through that. I signed a few weeks ago, got my debut yesterday. That's what you said. Viking says, who is this ham writer? Damn, G. What is up with that, man? Nice to meet you as well, bro. What's going on with you, man? What's up, Jay? Hey, man, I heard you told me about your little situation. I am a quirked up little white boy, but unfortunately not goated with the sauce. Hey, it's all good, man. There's plenty of attributes you have, I'm sure. Jay, man, tell us about it. What happened, man? So caught by the police, huh? No, I had that piece of vein taken out of my fistula today. Woo, damn. Jeffrey's now up to 466 goals now. What's up with it? Jay, where have you been hiding? Jay just sent me a message, man. He was in the clink. Popo caught him with a stash. They caught him riding dirty. They caught Jay riding dirty. Yo, Jay was riding dirty. Mike's has never seen you with the hat off. Good luck. Yeah. Let's see if we can try to enough hairspray to maybe keep it in place, right? And get rid of the fruit flies. Got a little fruit fly issue. I left the window open last night. You guys know I'm surrounded by cornfields and vegetation, so I got to deal with that problem now. All right. The highlights, you need to zoom in on them. So, Jay, what was it, man? You're driving around, they pulled you over, some like stupid infraction, and then all of a sudden they're like, sir, I think I smell marijuana. I think I smell some marijuana in this car. Is that kind of how it went? And then they searched the car and then they caught you lacking. Evading taxes is good. Faux show, faux show. Do you got a hot date or something, Matt? My YouTube boyfriend? No hot dates, man. Just with you guys. This is the only hot date I got going on right now. Just with you all, man. We're just kicking it, chilling like a villain, keeping it reeling. You know what? I wasn't planning on coming on here tonight. I was thinking about maybe taking a night off or even possibly taking a couple days off just because I've been streaming like way too much, flooding the market with content. And sometimes you need to kind of pull it back a little bit because nobody needs to hear me talk every day. I don't need to hear myself talk every day. If we're being honest, you guys ever think about that? Who here would like to take a vacation from themselves? Me. I would like to take a vacation from myself, just like be in somebody else's body or like, live somebody else's life for a week. Wouldn't that be nice? Just to get a little vacay from your stress, your worries, all that. I'll explain the goal. Good teamwork, and my teammates whipped in across from the midfield, landed on the outside of my foot, and went in the bottom right corner. Dairy Rumba, Dairy Rumba, goal! Oh, do you want to come on live with me later on tonight? So probably not, Jamie. I'm just kind of talking about that's kind of what I'm getting into right now is that I've been burning the candle at both ends from 24-hour caretaker with my mom, working my online jobs, doing this whole streaming thing, and I'm coming out like twice a day. So I'm kind of going a little bit too much right now. So we will do another one in the future. It's just I'm overdoing it probably in the streaming at this point. I'm gonna shove a Snickers bar up a sheet's get. All right, man. That sounds like some good content. All right. Hi, it's Livy Bear. I don't know if you remember me, but I've been here for so long. I do remember you actually. You've been a part of the streams for a very long time. You've been coming in, yeah, you've been a part of the streams for a very long time. OG right here. Olivia, aka Livy Bear in the house. Unfortunately, I can't take no vacation for myself, but I can live without hearing my bud voice and that bud as you met. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Says, yup, yeah, I remember you for sure. All right. It says 0 people are in here now. These numbers always are crazy, man. I never know what's going on. All right. My mom is doing okay. She's chilling. She's getting better, but she did have to take a week off, or she is starting a week late on her physical therapy. All right. Honestly, I miss my career small team loyal fans, great fans. They actually love the kids as well. The kids come into their local games instead of committing crimes. They're hitting drums and swaying flags. Heck yeah, man. And out in like the UK, they got the best chance. Like the games are actually lively. Like here in the States, I don't know, man. Like the crowd, they don't get as wild or have as much like cool stuff going on during the games. Hi, Olivia. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mr. Matthews' channel. No, yeah, she's been subscribed for a long time now. What's good, people? Hey Matt. Hey Jamie. What's up, Trish? What's up, Truth? Hurts. I just subscribed to your channel, Olivia. Nice, nice, nice. Says Truth. Love, love MW. Love MW. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, what's up, Amy? Congratulations. I was in your stream actually. And when I checked your numbers, you were at 600 on the dot. I sent you like a little congratulations, but you're kind of cleaning your room or whatever. You're working on some stuff. So, congratulations on that 600. I know that has to feel good. You've been moving really fast. David, Billy, what's up, David? All right, we got a reason rising. It says, do you jake it? So, I'm guessing you're saying, do I jack it, right? Is that kind of what we're getting at here? If I'm not mistaken? Um, What kind of question is that? All right. Anyways, after the game, my eldest girl came over to me and gave me a big hug and said, I'm proud of you, Daddy. Aw, that is a special moment. I hope you got all this stuff on film. I know the goal is on film, but that'd even be even better if you had that moment on film with your daughter. Hello to all my mate mods. Welcome. Oh, sorry. I said welcome. Well, before I went in for my surgery today, I had 315 subscribers, and now I am at 320. My goal was to get to 325 before I went in for surgery. Right on. Congrats, Jamie. You're moving. You're moving. What's up, Nick? Got my homie from high school, junior year, Wisconsin, Port Washington, Saukville in the house. Woo woo. All right. Let's see. Hi, Mike. Good result. Games on the 11th. My grandpa called me an ungrateful queef. What's a queef? All right, melted ice. Let's go ahead and break this down for you. So there's a fart that can come out the butt, right? That's just a normal fart. And then the female anatomy can have something slip out that would make a little noise there. And that is what we call a queef. So yeah, not the greatest thing in the world to be called. So your grandfather was hating on you for sure. Hey man, I was fishing tournament today. I'm the official. Damn nice, dude. You are so you're doing pretty good then. Sounds like you're doing pretty good at your fishing tournament. Nice. Congratulations to you. My eye doctor said my sight was doing much better. Shout out to you, Mike, man. I'm glad about it. Leland is in the building. Trish, They think like I'm just gonna ignore it and like be one of those people that just don't face the music. Like if you guys want to come in here and talk some craziness, like I'm more than willing to play ball. You know, I'm there's a joke. Come on, I'm giving alley oops at this point, man. Bring it home. All right. Oh, shit. So queef is like breathing. Then I don't get why am I like someone melted? That is not what you got from that explanation. Think female anatomy. Think something slipping as like a fart from the female anatomy. That is what we called a queef. All right. Anyways, I'm done with the queef. All right. No more queef questions. All right. We're moving on from the queef. All right. I nearly cried after scoring my first goal in 8 years. I love that about you. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Priya, what is up? 925 sub. Let's go. If you guys are new to the channel, if you like the fact that Matt is willing to talk about queefs, anything that you guys bring to the table, subscribe to the channel. We are on a roll to 1,000. Let's do this. All right. Do a queef. I don't have the female anatomy to make this possible. So only a female can queef, you know? Only a female can queef. All right. You have strange names for things, and I thought I was Canadians were bad. All right, we got Yubel Blat. I'm sorry, I always say your name wrong. Yubel Blat. I am the Lorax. I speak to the trees, and for some effing reason, they're speaking Vietnamese. I think you might be on some other trees. It might be the problem. If they're speaking back to you, I think the trees is the issue. The fact is, I think you're putting this tree into some rolling paper, putting it to your lips, putting a lighter to it, inhaling. And that's why the trees are speaking back to you. All right, I'm doing good. I am chilling. Oh, how about Barca and Liverpool need to do in the second leg? Both down 2-0. Barcelona was on the attack. You know, they were dominating Atletico, but man, that red card totally turned things around. And then I kind of figured PSG was going to get with them. Guys, I just realized I got the 50 subs. Congratulations. Woo woo. Come on, let's get the party emojis going. Hit the party emojis in the chat or up in there or whatever. Wherever they go. Wherever they go. Wherever they go. All right, just had a fat blunt. Feel better. Got me on the re-up. There you go. There you go, Jay. He's hitting that Indonesia. He's hitting that Indonesia. All right. Okay, this is getting weirder and weirder. I think I need to go back to the land of the living. All right, Jamie, if you ain't with it, you ain't with it. All right, I'll see you next time then. All right, break any item for a sub and a like, man. I don't know, man. I don't really have anything within. If I have to get up to get it, then it ain't worth it. But shout out to you, Ghostly YouTube 11. Maybe you'll just like the chat, like the fact that we're just kicking it and having a good time. Maybe you'll see me in the future and sub the next time. Either way, shout out to you. All right. All right, I need 50 subs. Let's get Mike to 50 subs. Party for Dairy Rumba. Dairy Rumba. Olivia says, thank you. It's fine. I subbed and like, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you. And where are you from? What you got going on? Anything going on in your life that you want to discuss? Anything you want to bring to the table? We are pretty understanding people up in here. All right, let's see. Matt, I think Real Madrid will make a comeback versus Bayern like 2024. What is it? It's 2-1, right? Is that where it's at? Priya, I got to read your comment. I'm a slow Olivia. Priya says, read my comment. One day ago, okay, one day ago, what are you doing in live? And who was that guy? So, Priya, I've been doing a ton of collabs. So I would need more context on who exactly, what did this person look like? Because I've done a ton of collabs lately. So I wouldn't be able to narrow it down to exactly because I've just been doing so many lately. All right, I did some for you like some. I mean, both teams have a giant history of dominating Europe in their league. Well, Real Madrid is like the best team in the world as far as the Champions League. They got the record. Jamie, Jay, did you get my email? All right, we got some emailing going on. We got some love. Yeah, Priya, just go. So I did a collab with Loves Animals, aka Alexa, aka Reset and Rise. I did a collab with Treston Moore, and then I did a collab with Brandon De Donato. I've done collabs with Venom. I did a collab with BF Shivers. Like I've done a bunch of collabs. So I'm not sure. Yo, Matt, the best team is Glasnow Rangers. Oh, shout out to Scotland. So no Celtic love in here. No, it's Dundee. Oh, we got some Scottish football talk going on. I'll check you. I haven't been active for a week. Man, the D. Are you a stay-at-home son? I do. I am 24-hour caretaker. I get money for that. I got two online jobs. Um, and one of these days, maybe probably going to take me like 8 months to get this channel monetized. If we're being honest, because the thousand is just a. That's not saying that's easy, but it's the easier part, I would say. 4,000 watch hours. That's a lot of watch hours. Those are tough to get. Disco guesses. Yeah. So they don't like it when I call it the S word. So I make sure to show respect to my UK people. And I always call it football. All right. Dundee, behave yourself. Alexa and me are dating. Oh, snap. There you go. H security in the building. What's up with you, man? Oh, you said you wanted me to take that away, right? You said you wanted that. You didn't want that any longer. Tell me if you want it back at any point. I have no problem doing that. Obviously, I miss my time at Dundee. Hey, security. Sankey, okay, what have you done to your hair? Man, it's a mess. I know, brother. It's a rough road. I gotta get a haircut. It's just been a little busy on the home front with my mom having her surgery, but we will get it taken care of. I do got my hat here in case it gets roasted too much, right? Then I could duck for cover. Like, oh, nope, you can't get the hair anymore. All right. If I say, all right, guys, why does it seem like every time I go on live is that's like when people want to text me and hit me up on Discord? Like when I'm just chilling, doing all my other things, don't nobody reach out to me. It's like nobody even knows who I am when I'm not live. As soon as I get on live, it's like boop, 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 boop. All right. Anyways, if I say telly, you mean this. Television, for sure. 2008 through 2014. Muhammad, what's up, Muhammad? What's up with you? It's good to see you, man. It's always good to see you. I got love from my homeboy, Muhammad. Jamie says, I got to go. All right, Jamie, I appreciate you checking in. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. I'm sorry that it got a little wild for your taste, but hey, each stream kind of goes its own, flow. If they were always the same, people would be like, all right, I've already seen this. What is this live stream supposed to be? It's just full blown chat interaction. So basically, I kind of go how you guys go. You guys want to talk about a topic, you bring it up. Matt will give his opinion on that if it's not, obviously within certain reason, even though somebody asked me what a queef was and I gave a full blown explanation. So I don't hide for much. Trish, how is your day going? It's been good. H Security, how has your day been? So we got people that know each other in the chat. We're building a nice community. We're on the road to 1,000. We are at like 925, I believe. At least I was when I entered this stream. If you guys are with it, you guys like the vibe, you like chilling with Matt, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's do this. I don't know, GN Goo. What are you where are you from? What you got going on in your life? Is there anything you want to bring to the table? Is there anything that you want to talk about? Is vaping big in America? Maybe that's a dumb question. It is very big, and smoking is very big as well. But the vaping thing really took over for a time because they thought that was like a better alternative. Like they said that it wasn't quite as bad for you. But studies are coming out and showing that maybe they might be worse than cigarettes. Man, no, you remind me of my brother's eye look, the look of a bad, shitty past. I am Brawley. Quadruple zeros. Mm, I'm trying to exactly see what you're saying. Okay. All right. But shout out to you, brother. Where are you from? What you got going on? We ain't tripping over no small shit. Lock. Just go get. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Matt's channel. You won't regret it. You heard it here first. You will not regret it, man. Be a part of the journey. I'm kind to my fellow man and woman. I will joke. We will laugh. We will cry, man. We will have good times. My career started in at 14 in the Dundee Academy, then Albroth in 2003 to 2004, Dumbarton, 2005, 2007, Dundee, 2007, 2015, Stoke City, 2015, 18, retired in 2019, unretired in 2026, and signed for the Celtic Hearts. I'm back. It's Jesse. What's up, Jesse? My day is going well. Finished work and got my daughter a PS5. So nice, man. So my brother had the same serious look we had bad pass. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just resting dick face, man. That's all. It's just resting dick face. It doesn't mean that like I'm a certain type of person because I look serious. Like I'm pretty jovial, pretty kind. I like to have fun. I like to joke around. So don't take the resting dick face as like, 100% that that's who I am, What's the old saying? Don't judge a book by its cover, right? All right. Very nice. Barry Ferguson was the manager there for a while. Tomorrow I'm going to meet Kim Jong Goon. Nice, man. Tell us about that. Caitlin says Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, Caitlin. He loves you so much. Remember when you told me my name was, yes, that is a story. So my mom wanted to name me Jesse. So I was going to be Jesse Noah instead of Matt Noah. My dad decided to override it. He wanted my name to be Matthew, so I became Matthew Noah. You're not a dick, but I'm saying it's a serious look, which is bad. Okay, it's all good now. No, we're G, man. You're cool with me. I got love for you, man, and hopefully everything's all good with your brother. I don't know, obviously, the history with that, but I can tell you without getting too much into it. I got three older brothers, and there's one brother that we're not like on the best of terms. We're trying to work it out. Actually, we've been talking a little bit on the phone, but man, we're trying. I never heard that term. I've only heard of resting bitch face. Oh, resting dick face. Yeah, I think that's just my own interpretation on it. Because that's I'm guessing I'm not the first person to say it. It's probably more like groupthink. You know what I'm saying? Like a ton of people have like the same idea. All right. I miss my prime days. I cry sometimes remembering the S I went through. I was part of the 2012 Dundee that won the championship. What's your name, Derry? I'm going to Google you. Jesus King is going to look you up, brother. Let's check him out. Let's see what it's about. All right, guys. I know I'm not supposed to be drinking these, but Dr. Pepper really should be, giving me some money. He says Jimmy. Oh, okay. Well, that should be easy to find you. Google, I'm looking for Jimmy. Oh, yeah, this is exactly what you're looking for. No, I'm joking. All right. Jim Bob, what's up, man? It's been a while. Where you been? What you been up to, man? It's good to see you. And yes, I know the hairline is cooked. David says, Cap. So he's saying something about either something I said or something in the chat that's a lie, I'm guessing. If my uh if my younger terminology is correct on what the younger people are saying. I believe cap means you're capping someone's lying. They're not being very honest. Is that right? Is that am I kind of on the right path there? I'm older, so I'm not with all the lingo. But when I've heard that like on YouTube, people like he capping. God, hold on, guys. I always am chapped. I think it's because I don't talk like I'm not used to talking like this all the time. And I've been streaming so much lately. I'm not used to. You won't find me. I wasn't that popular. I played for smaller teams. Dr. P, you know it, David. You know I love my chaos. What's up, man? I got your email. I got your email and I sent you one back to let you know that I seen it. Filter kid, that's you, right? J Rips. I think my memory's getting better. Today my grandpa say play some mommy ASMR song. Millsy Production says, "Who are you?" I'm just Matt Noah. I'm just a dude on here, hanging out, trying to have a little stream, just chilling. All right, all right, all right. We got my Bezex. I think he was about to start him a little racist like kind of thing. You guys have seen that, I think, probably before. If you've ever been to a stream once in your life, You've probably seen that before. Or yeah, I saw if you want to email your number, that'd probably be easier. Yeah, I'm good with that, man. I've known you long enough where I will give you my number. Thank you. I appreciate the subscribe, Millsy. Shout out to you, brother. I really appreciate that wholeheartedly. I am on the road to 1,000, guys. So if you are new to the channel, you want to rock with it, you want to be a part of the journey, go ahead. And if you want to hit that like button, you can do that too. If not, that is cool. But all right, H Security says going to be right back. Dear Rumble says that's my middle name. Few Scots in here, then troops. What's your name? Who? Me? My name is my channel. Like my name is Matt Noah. So yeah. That's why when people like try to start talking like crazy, like you're on the Epstein files, I'm like, man, you can't really make those kind of claims. My my name is my channel. All right. So close to 1,000. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate definitely liking this. You're super kind. Thank you, Caitlin. I really appreciate that wholeheartedly. I'm humbled by the kind words. Josh, what's up? Sleepy Gamer in the house. Now we're going real OG, man. That's one of my homies from grade school. Hyde Park in the building. Woo woo. All right. No, the dairy guy's name. Oh. It's something like Jimmy Jeffrey. I can't remember the last name. I know it's Jimmy, and then his middle name is Jeffrey. Channel is growing. Good stuff. Thanks, man. We're trying. We're trying. We're moving slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. Fawad Hussein says hello, Habibi. Love from Iran. Shout out to Iran, man. Prayers to your family and everybody, that through these trying times. I know it's kind of rough where you're at right now, man. I hope you guys are in a safe spot and prayers and everything for you guys, man. All right. Please hydrate yourself, brother. True that. True that. Yeah, because my lips are always chapped. I got you, David. I see where you're going with that. No doubt, Dust. I ran. I just had a ski trip. It was good. Went to Austria. You were in Austria? Shout out to Jim Bob with the passport making moves. Went to Austria. That had to be a good time, man. Shout out to you. Disco Cast says, I think I'm moving to North Korea today. Whew. But so I won't be so this will be the last time we'll be communicating, right? Because what's the internet access out like that out there, right? They aren't really on the up and up with the letting people do anything. Don't they have like isn't like their cable basically just showing like documentaries about the supreme leader? Like you can't even watch like a TV show for leisure. You have to like constantly be studying about all the Kim Jongs. I think all right. I watched a documentary on Iran, beautiful people. Shout out to Jesus as King, man. Shout out to that. How how is the best boy Cooper? Where is Cooper? Oh, he's sleeping right there, man. Thank you for asking. Cooper's doing good. We had some fun times outside. We chilled for a little bit. I did a stream outside earlier. If you guys want to check that out, I am surf, sir. I am safe, sir, but Israel is not safe. Okay, yeah, that's like the oldest beef in the world is Palestine and Israel. Let's get this 1K, brother Scumbucket. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for saying that. Fawad Hussein with the emojis up in here. Up in here. I'm going to go live. Wait, I'm going to go. I've got to put my daughter to bed. Oh, that's right. It's late where you're at. So, what are you, 6 hours ahead of me? Is that what it is? What time is it where you're at? Is it 10 or 11? Is it coming up on 10 or 11? Because I'm just curious to know like the time difference because I always get it confused. I know it's somewhere like that. Okay, all right, all right. Dairy rumba, dairy rumba, dairy rumba. She's 13. That's cool. No, I wasn't making no inferences in that manner. No, I'm joking, but you are good, man, sir. Love you. Appreciate that, Fawad. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for checking in. If you're new to the channel, man, you want to rock with the journey. We're on the ride to 1K. We are trying our best to get there. My other one's been in bed for 4 hours, and how old's your daughter now? Like 2 weeks old or something like that? Because you just had that daughter. I know she's still freshly into this world. What's up, Luke Orders? What's up with you? How you been, man? What's going on? Tell us what's life's been like. We got an OG up in the building. I love seeing all the names that I see all the time, man. The fact that you guys come back and check in and say hi to me, man, That's love, man. That's really cool that you guys do that. I just told my cousin to subscribe and tell others to sub too. Let the UK know about this underrated channel. Jim Bob, shout out and tell him that the American knows his footy too, man. Tell him I talk my football, man. Come on, you Gunners, let's go Arsenal, man. But PSG put that beating on Liverpool today, and then that red card for Barcelona for Atletico Madrid. All right, we got Rosine Campbell 8222. Nice to meet you as well. Four deuce. Um, boom. Even though people say I look younger than that, I got our family has like the baby face. So my oldest brother, like, gosh, so he would be 54. And if you've seen him, you would think he's like my age. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, we all like me, all of my brothers. Yorian, what score right now? Which score we talking about? I mean, I watched both the Champion League games. They're over now. PSG 2-0 to Liverpool, and then Atleti beat Barcelona 2-0. God bless you as well. I'm new to your channel. You're a chill person. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for saying that. I am humbled by the kind words that you have. I thought you were in your mid 30s. A lot of people say that. Yeah. Derry Rumbo says I gotta go. Yorian says thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Who's your club? Who do you root for? Like who is It is the first leg, yeah, so anything can happen. So they're going, even though Barcelona was home in this first one, so it's gonna be rough going over to Atleti. And then what was it? PSG was home, so the second leg will be in Liverpool, so maybe they have a chance. All right. Car TV P40 says, "Go to the gym." Is that Trey? Is that you, Trey? Is that my homeboy Trey? All right, Jeffrey. Broche, Brucha. You told me how to pronounce it earlier. Now I'm forgetting. Diego, what's going on, man? How did your live go with H Security? Did you guys collab? All right, man. I'm picking PSG, but I guess Arsenal still has a chance to grab the champions. I don't think Arsenal's going to win the Champions League. I mean, I just don't think they have enough threat in open play to score goals. Yes, they're good on set pieces. Yes, they're good on defense. I just think like if they get behind by any of those good teams like a Real Madrid or a Bayern, I just don't see them being able to have enough firepower to come back. But we'll see. Bayern will kill Madrid and home. Car TV says yes. That is you, Trey. All right. What's up, Saint VR? What's up with you, man? How have you been? Am I gonna go to the World Cup game? I'm not. No, I wish I was, but no. Just I can't do nothing, man. Like I'm a full-time caretaker. My mom can't go nowhere. Like she can't go anywhere. So like I'm like stuck. Like no traveling, no events, no concerts, like nothing, man. It is what it is, but I think the amount of talent Bayern has there is way clear. Dude, Michael Elise, how about the game he had? I mean, he was way and above the best player on that pitch. Oh, which country am I picking for the World Cup? So my dark horse, I'm going Portugal, man. I feel like Ronaldo is just going to be motivated. He doesn't like that Messi has that World Cup over him. And they got a crazy midfield with Vitinha and João Neves I got to say the names right cuz like when you say it in Portuguese, it's like different. So it'd be João Neves, right? And then instead of Nuno Mendes at fullback, it's Nuno Mensch. And then instead of Bruno Fernandes, it's Bruno Fernandes. Like saying things in Portuguese, I'm not used to saying them the proper way. So I say them like the other like way that maybe like more the Spanish way or whatever. But they got a great team. Rafael Leao in the wing. They got some ballers on there. All right. The tickets for Scotland versus Haiti are like $500. Scotland, bro. Hey, I definitely am gonna be rooting for Scotland because I got you in here. I got Jeffrey. Like I got a ton of people in here for Scotland. So yeah, if they're not playing any of the teams that I'm rooting for, so obviously I'm rooting for the United States, of course, but they're not gonna win it. England. because I love England. And I'm, through my mom's side, got some English in me, and then on my dad's side, German. So I root for USA, England, Germany, and then we'll root for Scotland too, for sure. So I'll have four teams and kind of somewhat supporting. And then like if I'm putting money on it, like to make a bet, I'm gonna bet Portugal. All right. Also, Lena Carl, he moves exactly like Messi, though. Oh, Carl, yeah, from Bayern, yeah, for sure. And Musiala is starting to like finally get healthy. Says England are the enemy. Yeah, that's right. Scotland and England. That's right. They do have that kind of against each other. Venom, what's up, man? Bro, you're moving quick, man. I just went and checked your channel. I was watching your stream. You had like 16 people watching at a time. You're like about to get from 500 to 600 in like a week. Like, man, you are on fire. Shout out to Venom, man. You are on fire. Congrats. I'm good at reading Portuguese names because I'm MMA. I'm pretty sure Brazilians speak mainly Portuguese. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's different to say it because I'm used to saying it more the Spanish way than saying it like the Portuguese way. What about Canada? Oh, I don't know, man. Little Jonathan David action. All right, boom. Let's see. I can also speak Russian names well because of MMA. Kyle, what's up, man? You were in the early one. Thank you so much for coming back in. And says chaos, so he speaks Russian names as well in MMA. Bro, it's been crazy. Thank you, no problem. Ryden says, if your mom is your dad, what are you without it? You got me. You got me twisted on your riddle. By the way, without Courtois, Real Madrid is nothing. You're saying it's the goalie. So this is kind of what I think about, like when Liverpool plays. How do you say that Georgian's name? Marmamashvili. Like I think Allison, like really saved Liverpool a lot last year, even in the league. Like, I think he is the reason, like, he should have been the MVP, even though Salah scored all those goals, but their defense really hasn't been that great. It's Allison made so many special saves all the time that I'm not saying Marmavashvili or however you say his name isn't a great goalie. I think he is. I just don't think he's on the same level as Allison. All right. Now Spanish has so many different dialects. Man, Iran will play America as they both get into the knockout rounds. That'd be interesting. Wouldn't that be? That would be something, wouldn't it? That definitely would be something. What are your opinion on Italy lost streak and failed to compete in the World Cup? Could you believe that? Like Italy, always a staple. God bless you too, as Spider Miles. I appreciate that. Italy, always a staple in the World Cup. One of the main countries, to see them not actually competing is weird. And they're known for having like that elite defense. And who did they lose to? They lost to like a little bit of a smaller country in that game. I'm forgetting who it was now. Obviously, you guys will remind me, but yeah, that's weird, especially since they have a Euro trophy in the last 8 years too. Bosnia, that's what it was. Bosnia. Thank you guys. Want for Real Madrid, East versus West, the ultimate title fight. I think Italy can't do well under pressure. Yeah, maybe in this day and age, and they lost. They had that like center back contingent. I can't think of those guys' names, but Chiliani and I can't think of the other one, but like that pairing like really held them down. And those guys ended up getting old. I know one of them for sure retired. I don't know if they both retired, but yeah, I love talking some football, man. I can't wait for the World Cup. I'm happy that they're back playing your Premier League football tomorrow, or not tomorrow. What am I talking about tomorrow? Oh, on the weekend. On the weekend when it comes to Saturday. So what tomorrow be what? Europa League? I seen there's two English teams playing tomorrow. It's Aston Villa's playing somebody, and Nottingham Forest is playing tomorrow as well. I mean, let's see first. I don't know. Did Ian Dzeko still playing in Bosnia or not? Didn't watch the match. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's still playing. Okay. Get me down. What's going on with you, man? Get me down 360s in the building. Shout out to you. What you got going on? What's up in your life? We are talking some World Cup football or Premier League football. Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to Ryden, man. What's up? Appreciate you. I gotta go. Catch you later. Time to get dinner going. It's Cajun food night. Oh, Trish, thank you so much for always checking in and being a part of the channel and being such a positive impact on it. You know how much I appreciate it. I think I responded to your latest email. I'm not sure if you sent me anything back from that one, but when you do, of course, I will answer it in kind. By the way, the World Cup tickets rumored so expensive. That's what I heard. Somebody just said it was $500 for somebody playing Haiti. So I can't imagine like the main like matches. What would you say are the biggest football teams? I don't really watch that. So like England would be what? Manchester United, Arsenal, um, Liverpool, of course. Those are like the main thing I think of. Chelsea is up there for like English, and then if you're going like Germany, it's always Bayern Munich is like the top dog. Spain, it's like Real Madrid and Barcelona. And then Italy, they have a few. They got like the Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan. Also, Atletico Madrid in Spain is a big club. Going back to Germany, you got what's the yellow one? Borussia Dortmund, and then France, like PSG is the main one in France, and they seem to dominate that league. And then yeah, if we're going Scotland, Rangers, Celtics for sure. Going to the Scottish league. Um, Portuguese league would be what, like Porto. Greece would be like Olympiacos. Sorry. I can't think of Turkey's main team right now. It would come to me. But yeah, there's all the other countries have like their main clubs that are always like the biggest for their country. And then you got America. That's like MLS is like the retirement home, man. The MLS is like the retirement home. All right. I have an ex friend who lives in Nottingham. She says I owe her 500. Maybe I do, but she got racist, so I won't pay her back. Go fast, lose cash. Hey, there you go, man. Sometimes you reap what you sow. I do, and thanks. Appreciate it. You know a lot. I'm impressed. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. It's the best sport in the world. I don't know why like Americans don't watch it more. They decided to like, or I guess we or whoever you want to say, decided to create like their own sports and then make a different football. Why don't you just not name it something else? Even if it's throw ball or run ball, why name it football when there's already football? But I don't know, man. What do you got going on? England two times lost against Japan and Senegal. What's your opinion on England? I mean, they're friendlies, right? And they're like matches kind of getting ready. I know sometimes like so a lot of these big English players are on big clubs, right? And we're coming towards the end of the season, so everything's very important. Like teams are playing in the Champions League. Teams are fighting for titles. So sometimes you got to think like they're already in the World Cup, so they're not really playing for anything per se. So you know it's hard to really kind of think that, they're not as good as they should be. I think sometimes it's just, all right, let's see. Oh, what's I remember you from last night, the doo-doo cheeks person. I remember the doo-doo cheeks person. Skateboarding is the best sport. Dude, I used to watch some skateboarding. And I used to play the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. What a game. What a video game that was. God, you just brought back some memories. Now, when I tried to skateboard in real life as a kid, I sucked. I absolutely was horrible. Like I couldn't even like do a good ollie. So like a kickflip was never even in the makings of happening. Never had the makings of a varsity athlete. But, you know, my little nephew Tristan, when I lived with my brother Trent in Wisconsin, he took it up because he seen me doing it and he looked up to me. He got incredible at it. Like he got really good at skateboarding. Like he was jamming, bro. Like when you would call like somebody like really getting busy, what would you call that? I can't remember. He was slaying or whatever the terminology is for skateboarding, shredding maybe. Yeah, Americans are basically Europeans, so why isn't football the biggest sport? I don't know, man. I don't get it. I love skateboarding. I'm Jin Woo. Shout out to Jin Woo and your love for skateboarding. What trophies do you think Arsenal will win this season? I just think they're going to win the league, is all, and I hopefully they do that. But I don't see them winning the Champions League. I don't see that happening at all. I see them getting to the next round and into the semifinal since they got that 1-0 lead over Sporting and they're coming back home. But I don't see them going any further. Jin Woo is a true savant. Diddy says, "Is that you, Trey, again?" Diddy trying to give advice now. Trent is always copying me. Just always go around telling people that Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose 3 days later for y'all. Real Dawn Night. Was it 3 days later? Why did I think it was different than that? Guys, why did I think it was like on the seventh day? Am I tripping? Why did I think it was on the seventh day? The seventh day theory. Was it the 3 days? Correct me if I'm wrong. I apologize if I'm wrong on that. I totally thought America got NFL and basketball, which is their stupid music concert in the middle of break. It's a super idea to advocate in our World Cup. Yeah, I hear that. I agree with that. Who do you like better, Rangers or Celtic? I don't have like a personal opinion on like which one. I'll go with the one that you like, since like you're my homeboy. Heinrich, I like you. I like you as well. Heinrich, appreciate you. Seventh day there was light. Or okay, there. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, I knew the seventh day, something like was in my mind on the seventh day. So he rose on the third day. All right. So I was spouting BS when I was talking on my Easter stream. I was like talking about, and then he rose on the seventh day, and he came out of the cave and he appeared to the disciples and his mother Mary. Nobody corrected me on that stream. So I guess it wasn't a bunch of people that knew the religion that was watching that stream on that Easter Sunday. That's great. Because nobody corrected me, man. Everybody was like, "Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. Preach, preach." Which league do you think is more interesting, the Arab League or MLS? Like, if I had to choose, I'd probably watch the Arab League because they got all the like better players. Because they like get the guys while they're still in their prime by giving them those big contracts. Like, I'd rather watch those guys that are still in their prime than everybody that's like in the retirement home in the MLS. He ascended 40 days after his resurrection. Okay. I gotta get back in that Bible, man. It's been a minute. I gotta get back to doing that Bible. I'm thinking of this too. So when I was like going back years ago, when I first like moved in here for like the first time, the Jehovah Witness would come around and I wasn't doing anything. I had nothing going. I wasn't working at the time. So I would answer the door because I was bored, right? And I would go out there and talk to them. And this one guy, Mike, was very charismatic. Like he really got me interested into doing Bible study. So I started actually um, going to his house and doing Bible studies, going to what they called their Kingdom Hall and doing meetings. They didn't call it like a church service; they called them meetings. And man, I really enjoyed it, and I really felt good. And I was learning a lot about the Bible, but I didn't stick with it. I wish I would have. Says if Ronaldo wasn't in the Saudi league, no one would care. Any thoughts on Pakistan, man? I just hope everything works out. Like, I don't think any like that war or whatever you want to call it between like the beef between like Pakistan and Israel is never gonna end. It's just never gonna end. Like they've been beefing for like so long. Like maybe they can have their ceasefires and like issues will like chill for a while, but they're never gonna come to like common ground where they're forever like cool with each other. They're always not gonna like each other, in my opinion. Because like they share like all their like holy lands and all their big events like happen in like the same areas. So they all want to like lay claim to these same spots. And it's and too much I think too much damage has been done. Like you can't rewind the clock. Too many people have been murdered on both sides. I really don't think they're gonna be able to I don't know, come to a point where they're like cool with each other. I think it's always gonna be beef, in my opinion. All right, not Arsalan, shout out to you though. Now it's for the nerds. Oh, the Bible? Yeah, couldn't deny the fact that Ronaldo giving big yeah, he definitely helped it, but then it's like you started getting, like, people like, Sadio Mane and Ruben Neves. going over there. So like people that like weren't fully cooked yet. Well, there's more players. I haven't like there's players that I forgot played the game because I don't watch any of it and I don't get like the updates and nothing comes across like my YouTube feed like over about that league. So like it's hard for me to like really I would have to like actually Google like the scores and go into like Sofa and see who won each game and who played in each game to kind of remind me of the players that like I haven't seen in years because I don't see them on my TV. Like all the apps and streaming services I have, most of them I have so I can watch football. So I got Paramount so I can watch Champions League. I got ESPN Plus so I can watch the cup games, the FA Cup games. I got Peacock so I can watch the Premier League. I got Sling so I can watch the Premier League. All right. Del Boy, shout out to you. Appreciate you. What's up with you? Trey, what's up, brother? Yeah, we've been moving it, man. Hitting buys today, buying back. Do I have a Fire Stick? No, I have a Apple TV. So yeah, all the apps are like within the TV, and you can like download more with like on the TV. All right, I guess money orientated. Watch the goat jury on Oh, what is this now? You got a recommendation for me to watch something? I'm always looking for recommendations. Watch the GOAT, JRRA on Paramount this weekend. Yeah, definitely, man. Here, hold on. Let me take a screenshot because I never will remember. Let me take a screen. Definitely, yeah. I was looking into that, man. Oh, it's MMA. Okay. Yeah. I haven't watched the fights in a while, so I can watch it for free on Paramount because I have the app. So it's not like pay-per-view or anything. I don't have to like get an add-on. 'Cause I hate when they try to like like make me pay another like freaking $20. I'll get a little piracy going. Yeah, I'm down. If you guys got some codes, man, you guys got some way where I can maneuver and stop having to pay all this money for all these apps. I'm down with it. Nope. So back to the club. Do you believe that Arsenal can win the EPL? Yes, I do think they're going to win the Premier League. So what? Well, okay, let's break it down. Right. So they're what 9 points ahead. Man City has the game in hand, and then Arsenal has to go to the Etihad and play that game. So say City wins that game in hand, 6. Arsenal goes and loses, 3. They still got 3 games on them, and they got the goal difference. So say they lose another game and City wins again, they still have the goal difference. So they have 3 things like in their favor. City has to win that game in hand. City has to beat Arsenal. Like Arsenal gets a draw, it's over, right? Pretty much. I mean, for the most part. And, they got the goal difference. So they got a lot going for them. All right. Yeah, UFC has been exclusively on Paramount since the beginning of the year. Okay. All right. Did not know that. What's going on, Editha Johnson in the building? Shout out to you. Appreciate you checking in. What you got going on? Where you from? How is your life? Yeah, bro. I have a Fire Stick. $60 for the year, every channel. Really? Hit me up, man. Bro, you got my socials. Let me get in on this, man. Show your boy some love. Show your boy some love, man. I'm trying to get in on this. How do I get this thing to go down? Oh, I forgot to do like a poll, man. I remember like the polls were, I've only done it like twice, but the poll was fun. No, that ain't it. No, I don't want the green screen. How do I get rid of the green screen? I don't want the green screen. Where's the poll at? No. All right, poll. All right, let's go with this one worked the best last time I did it. Um, all right. Let's try to get there in the corner. No, I want it out of the way a little bit. Why won't it let me move it? Broski, like I don't want it right there. Whatever, man. It's like in my way though. Won't let me move it. That's bullshit. Like it should let me move it. Like I can't see my face now. All right. All right. Anyways, What's up? What's going on with you, Brooklyn Panna in the building? Shout out to you. It was $1.7 billion deal with the UFC and Paramount. Damn, they brokered a crazy deal. $1.7 billion. Bro, everyone in the UK has one. Okay. Chaos, appreciate you. Hey, we got Addison Hines in the building at 47 subs. Broski is 3 away from that 50 spot. 3 away. He's trying to go live. He's trying to show you guys, talk about his life, everything, his aspirations, his wisdom. Hit him with a sub. Get him to that 50. All right, that's my promo. All right, you guys know I have no problem promoting anybody. You guys want to plug your channels, anything you're selling, anything you're working on, feel free on my channel. I don't give no F. All right. So Arsenal could win the EPL. Arteta becoming one of the best coach. Currently, yeah, I would think so. If he finally got over that hump, yeah, I think that would be a big deal since they haven't won in 25 years. 7.7, I believe, Trey, because rumors said he didn't want any star player, I guess. Really? It's chaos. You're right. That's what I meant. I got bad connection. Damn, really? The connection's bad? Is that for everybody? Or is that just Jordan? Because I don't want it to be but why wouldn't it let me move this poll? That's so bogus, man. Like, bro, just let me move it so I can like get it. It's just right there, straight smack that. How can I just get it out of the way? No. All right, screw it. All right. Anyone need security service? Let me know. All right, Trey, we got you. Connection is good. All right, thank you. Jesus is King. Chaos, appreciate you for letting me know. Hey, guys, we are close to 30 likes and we're under an hour. Could you imagine if we got to 30 in under an hour? We got like 3 minutes to do it. If you haven't hit that like button, man, hit that bad boy up. We can do it. We can do it. Even though I'm not sure how much the like button really affects, but Danielle, okay, you want to know what I do for a living? Okay, so I can tell you two out of the three. So my first income is I'm a 24-hour caretaker for a family member. That is my mother. She is in bad health. She is towards the end of her journey, and I am here for her on that. My second job is I do not promote gambling on my channel. And guys, if you heard me say this a million times, I apologize. I know it gets repetitive, but new people come in and they ask the questions. I do not promote gambling on my channel, but I do provide a service for people that bet on baseball, not the actual score of the game, but the statistics, how they perform. So we're talking like FanDuel, DraftKings. I provide a card, and a service for that. And I have a third source of income. I don't talk about it on YouTube. It's not illegal, but if you knew what it is, you would understand why I don't talk about it. All right, I still have any idea to create a YouTube channel, but maybe I would make some bass guitar playing content. If that's what you're good at, man, like do what you got to do. Like if that's something that you enjoy, and you think you can make good videos doing it, why not? All it is doing it. Like I talked about like doing YouTube for a long time. On the August of the 8th. So I talked about doing YouTube for a very long time and I just never did it. I was just like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it this time, or I do it this, and I just kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and finally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start making some videos, and I'm actually gonna try. And that was in mid-November. I started telling stories about my life, whether they're funny stories, interesting stories, something like going to a party and this happening, or whatever it may be. And I built my channel from mid-November to January 1st to 150 subscribers. I was exactly at 150 on the 1st of January. And then I started live streaming like a week or so into January. And now I've been building slowly but surely. And we're on the road to 1K now. So it's pretty cool. And with that spiel, if you guys are new to the channel and want to help me build to this 1K, rock with it. All right. I have the rarest birthday. Guess when it is? All right. July 4th. February 29th. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Chaos. I was like, it's got to be like the leap year birthday. That would be like the rarest birthday if you were born on like on the leap year or whatever. How soon before you can monetize? You deserve some fast food money. I appreciate you. So yeah, we did it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, I figured the way you made it a little obvious by saying the rarest one, but so I have to get to 4,000 watch hours. So pretty much that means how many people are concurrent watching, how long I'm doing the streams, and long form videos, how long people watch those videos. Shorts don't count. So, like when you do a YouTube short, you have to get like 3 million views on YouTube shorts in 90 days. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to have a viral video like that. I'm comfortable with saying that. That's okay. But the second route is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Do I like it so far? Yeah, for the most part, I would say 90% I like it. 90% of the people are cool, chill. I have great conversations. People come back in and, check in on me and, talk normal. Then you deal with like, you know what it is, Daniel. Like 10% of it is people that just got nothing better to do and they just want to bring you down. Whether it's negativity, attacking your I don't mind jokes about my weight, or saying like you're gay or stuff like that, but when you, like, try to question my integrity, you know, if you question my integrity or my intelligence, then it's like I have a little bit of a problem with that, but, like, the weight thing, I earned that by getting fat. I ate my way, I didn't work out, like, I earned that, so I have to wear that badge, right? Shorts and streams help the algorithm. Long form vids are the real moneymaker. Yeah, I gotta start making some more long form videos. So this is the idea I have, and nobody steal this. I'm not gay, but 50 euros is 50 euros. So, you guys, have you seen those YouTube shorts recently where the content, all it is basically them showing their channel growing and it's playing like a certain algorithm friendly song? The content is basically just growth of a channel. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. It's just basically looking at analytics of their channel and watching it move. And since it's algorithm friendly and people want to be a part of a journey, you can see these people getting like, 1,000 subscribers like every couple days. Like the channels are just flying through the roof. But here's the thing, what's the sustainability of that? Like, who's going to continue to come back and check in on that channel when all it is watching analytics? What kind of watch hours are you going to get? What kind of engagement are you going to get? Like, how long is that going to be able to last? I love your black cat. That was my first ever short I did. That was like the first one. That was way back in the day. Bum, 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 ding, dong, bum, ba-dum. Oh, damn, 28 likes. It's more fastest time count than Liverpool 30 years. Wait for EPL trophy. Nice. Hell yeah, that'd be a great segment. Start with that and move to something else. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do also a channel, not a channel, sorry. I'm gonna do a video on my love of wrestling as a kid, like WWE, WCW. Like when I was a kid, Hulk Hogan was my favorite. And then as I became a teenager, like I like the NWO because it was like cool and edgy. Like Razor Ramon was Scott Hall, Diesel was Kevin Nash, and they had that cool music they walked into. And then that welcomed in the Attitude Era for WWE with DX, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker. Man, wrestling like in the 90s and like early 2000s was, oh man, it was so much fun. Yeah, me when I was younger, dude, I loved it. Now these days I can't watch it. I just think I'm too old at this point to like really like get into it. Legion of Doom, dude. Oh, what a rush. Dude, that music would hit and it just like do I love scary movies? I can't. No, I don't like horror movies so much. But if I was gonna give you like a list of ones that I do actually like, I would say The Ring and A House of a Thousand Corpses. So you were like 15 when the UFC started. Did you watch it back then? Not so much. Actually, no, like the first ones I watched when I was a kid before they had the weight classes, like when the small dude like beat up the big, big fat guy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the first, second one where like it was all no holds barred. What's up, 502 Jordan's in the building, the all-American thoroughbred. Come on. All right, we said when I watched wrestling, it was Rikishi, The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Man, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, Kane, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. Yeah, man. Good stuff. What's up, Jordan, man? What's going on with you? How's the streaming been going, man? How's the channel building? I know You're on that road to 1,000 with me, man. We're both on that road. I know you're closer. You're like in the 850s, 860s, something like that. I haven't checked like in a couple days to see where you're at, but I always stay tapped in to see what's going on with you. Damn, you're following WWE too. Didn't know. Hell yeah. Dude, when Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3, what a moment. So, guys, whatever age I am, that's what WrestleMania it is. So, when I was one, it was WrestleMania 1. When I was 10, it was WrestleMania 10. So, whatever age WrestleMania is, that's how old I am. So, I grew up with WrestleMania. Yeah, that was Royce Gracie. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about. And the Gracies were known for like that ground attack, man. I agree. WWE in my chat are really enjoyable than now. I don't know why. Chris Masters and Mr. Perfect, Super Under Wrestler, should have been world champ. Dude, Mr. Perfect, what a personality, right? What a great personality. He just like had the charisma, like the way he was in front of the camera, the white towel over the shoulder, um, like the way he performed in the ring, the way he sold. It was crazy. 170 pounds for like 400. Yeah, there was no weight classes at the beginning. It was absolutely no holds barred. I'm 30, bro. I grew up with that too. Yeah, you feel me. You know what time it is. What about remember Rikishi used to get opponents in the corner and rub his ass? Yes, yes, I do remember that, bro. That's funny, man. That's funny that you bring that. I haven't thought about in that a while, but can you imagine having to be like his opponent and sell for that? Like, all right, bro, you're so who am I facing, guys? Just walking in. Oh, you got Rikishi today. I'm like, oh, what? That means I gotta have a big ass in my face. Like, really? This is what we're doing? Papa Shango, for sure. His entrance was so cool. Like the lights would come out. He was doing like the black magic kind of thing. And like he would disappear, and there was like this mysticism. He was the same guy as the Godfather. That's the same person. Have I ever watched Real Steel? I don't think I have. I don't know if I've watched Real Steel. I'll have to go check it out. Let me hold on. When you guys bring it on, for me, RVD could be the greatest wrestler with Ron Clear if he didn't touch that marijuana. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with pot. Like, I don't smoke it these days, but I don't really get like down on it because I think you can have a normal life with it, man. All right, Bushwhackers. I remember the Bushwhackers for sure. Luke Bushwhacker and I can't remember the other one. It's with Hugh Jackman. Real Steel. Yeah, I'll have to check it out because I do like Hugh Jackman. You should watch Man vs. Baby, Ozzy Everydays. What is Man vs. Baby? I have no idea what that even is. You'll have to hit me with some info on that, brother. Did you watch an episode when Wayne Rooney attended the Raw and slapped Wade Barrett's face? No, I didn't see that. Oh man, I wish I did. That sounds cool. Wayne Rooney was actually at Raw. He slapped Wade Barrett. That's awesome. Real Steel is a near future where robot boxing is a top. Oh, I know what this is. So they like can control it, right? Like they control it from the controller and the things in the ring boxing. I have seen that movie. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're. I have seen that movie. That is a good movie. That came out what, like 10 to 12 years ago or something like that. Maybe longer than that. Maybe more like 15 years ago. All right, so again, so my uncle used to lure me out of the PF of the living room to go upstairs and then dick me down. I just remember that I shouldn't have responded to that. And I mean, that's not funny if that really happened, brother. That's not funny if that really happened. But hey, life is life, Such is life, I guess. My favorite wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior, bro. Here's the thing, man. I was such a Hulk Hogan fan, right? I mean, I was a Hulkamaniac, eating my vitamins, saying my prayers, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Boom, 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 boom. Like a little earwave, you know. I loved me some Hulk Hogan. So when they faced off at WrestleMania 6 and Ultimate Warrior 1, I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. I was sick about it. I loved Hulk Hogan so much. Now, obviously, come to find out he wasn't quite the nicest guy on the outside, right? People talked about the politics with him, how he had his contract where he had like final control on the decisions of like wins and losses and all that. But I didn't know that as a kid, man. I just loved Hulk Hogan as a fan, as a wrestling fan as a kid. Actually, my favorite is Goldberg character, but just his character gimmick because that guy Billy really destroys his. Yeah, so like he screwed up Bret Hart. Bret Hart never like forgave him for that, man. He still talks about that. Now, I like Bret Hart. I think he has a lot of interesting insight when he talks about wrestling, but that guy's bitter. And now he does have some reasons. They screwed him out of the title. The famous Montreal screw job and all that. But man, he seems to be pretty bitter. And that feud that he had with Shawn Michaels, man, those guys hated each other. And SmackDown, Pain PS2 especially. I'm trying to think of which wrestling games I've had, actually gaming style. I had like a WCW one. It was when the NWO was very popular, and I was so into it. I got to 30 likes. Shout out, guys! I appreciate every single one of you. I remember when Owen Hart died. Me too. That was crazy, right? And they just continued with the show. Luckman, what's up, man? Hey, man, 7:30 a.m. Hope you have a good day, brother. Appreciate you so much, man. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for showing love, man. I hope you have a wonderful day. HCTOG, Matt, what's up? What's going on with you, man? Thank you for checking in. Thanks for showing love. I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Thank you so much. All right. All right, hold on. As someone who does MMA, that's one of the reasons I can't get in WE because having another man control my outcome is just a whole different mentality. Yeah, it's a different thing, right? It's not an actual sport, it's performance art in a sense. They're basically, coming up with the script, but they still put their bodies on the line. They can still get injured. It's just one of those things. April Bailey with the GOAT, Wanda Bush, T Fish. Sunny days in this mofo. Go right busting from the. Oh, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right. So we have been officially infiltrated because I have never had. There's no way that's real. There's no way I actually legitimately have 269 people in my chat. So something is going on here. This is new. This has never happened before. So guys, bear with it. I don't know really what to do at this point. We're just gonna ride with it. Appreciate to all the goats out there, all the people showing love. I mean, if you want to hit that subscribe button while we're doing this whole little dance, man, hit me with it. Do what you do, what you do, what you do. And when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, how do I hit the slowdown chat? I don't know if I could even like how do I hit the slowdown so I can at least see some of the stuff going on? Because I've never had this before. Like I never had them just fly in here like this before. Street Fits, what's going on? Judy, what is up? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, woo! I don't know. I don't know how to slow down the chat so I can interact. The way I go about it, guys, is I interact with people, but the chat is flying, man. It's absolutely flying. I can't tell what's going on. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Blessings from the Go people. So we got a bunch of Go people in the building. Shout out to the Go people showing love, showing hate, respect to all you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got a ton of likes. We have been straight goat rated up in here, man. The goats are in the building. Do you guys do this like together on like a bunch of different people's channels? Now, here, if you guys stop for 1 second, tell me like does this like do I keep the subscribers? I don't think I would keep them, right? Like I think they're gonna come away from me. Like I think when YouTube does that scrub, or I'm not sure. Or do I actually get to keep them at the end of the day? Because I really have no idea. I've never had this before. Wait, I just got an email. You're getting rated by a bigger streamer who's showing love. You're making it, brother. Happy to be here from the start. Oh wow. Is that really true? Is that really true? Like, you guys are legit? I mean, that's really cool if that's the case. I would interact with you guys though. Like, I would talk and answer your guys' questions. I would say what's up to you guys. Who is the streamer? Who's like the main person? Is is there a name actually like Go Raider or something like that? Here, let me screenshot it so I can like try to look this person up. I want to let me screenshot it so I can definitely secret. You can't tell me who it is. Why not? I wanna know. Oh, you guys are out of here? Well, thank you so much for being a part of it, man. I've never had this many people in here before, not even close. I've never had this many likes, not even close. So you guys are really awesome. I really appreciate every single one of you. I wish I knew where you guys came from because I would like to just go show that person some love and tell the story. I'd like to be able to tell the story. I would do a YouTube short about this situation, like, which I would think would be a really cool story to tell. We're over 1K. Are you guys being serious? What the? We are worldwide. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just don't know if like, I'm always like wary of like what it is because like I've seen it happen in other people's streams before where like a bunch of people show up, like in viral games. And he said it wasn't legit, but I'm not sure if he knows exactly like what's truly going on. You guys have a great blessing, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, man. I hope you guys have a lovely life. Everything goes great. Thank you so much to every single one of you. I love you guys, man. I really love you guys so much. I wish I knew who this was though. I don't know. I can't look at it. Can somebody that I know in here tell me where like my subscribers are? We are goat lovers. We have a legit home channel we follow. All right, so let me try to actually read some of these because they were coming fast for a while, but it's starting to slow down as they left. And all right, let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna try to see what some of these people were saying. All right, some will stay and come back, but yeah, you can YouTube chat. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Blue Defoe. Let me see. Let me give you this respect and saying your name properly. Blue Daffodil. Barbara Cook, thank you so much. The Brian Homestead, another time we'll be back. All right, I appreciate that. Jen Clifton says it's an anonymous blessing. Lee Scissorhands says we want to hear your story. I will tell my story for sure. If you any of you guys are still in here, congrats on a thousand. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. This is crazy. Like I want to know who did this because I want to thank them. And like actually, Teresa says look at your subs. Karen says, "Talk to me." I would talk to you, Karen. They were just coming so fast. Um, Denise says, "Goat Raider blessings." Is that what this person does? Is that like what their channel does? Like, they go to like a random streamers. Congratulations, we're making it, brother. Chaos. You're the one that emailed me. Thank you for emailing me and kind of giving me an idea on what was going on because I was so ultimately confused. Leonard says, "We're back again." Man, you guys are welcome at any time for sure. You guys are, man, come take a seat. You guys are welcome anytime. Says, "Blessings, we are real" from BJ Allender. Janine Silva says, "Hello." The Brian Homestead said, "Have a great evening." Terry Browning says, "You are being blessed." Street Fit says 1.15K. Wow, what is going on? Take care. You are over 1K subs. April Bailey says, "We are here to help you. We are true." Wow. This is insane. Wow, you guys, I almost did not stream tonight. Like literally, I was not going and I don't like to be the person that says literally, but I was not going to stream tonight. Like I wasn't feeling good. I just wasn't in the mood to do it. And then like I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways. I want to see my people. I want to talk to my like people like regulars that I see every night. I had promised on my morning stream that I would come on here. I want to keep my promises. So like this, like sometimes maybe like it almost kind of tells you something like, even when you're not feeling your greatest and maybe you're not in the mood, like keep working towards like what you got going on. That like you guys are so awesome. Like There needs to be millions and more people like you guys, because that is what this is all about, community. All that freedom in the United States, and sometimes they still can escape their own headlines. Subscribe. This is real. Believe it's all good. Congratulations, congratulations. Over, we are from Matt. You're over 1.1 K. Did you get to 1,000? We are just here to help. We are real. I promise. Have a blessing. Good night. That's scary. It's real. This is night. Okay, it's night 10 of raids. Okay, so they're doing raids on different YouTube channels, and this is the 10th night they've done it. So out of 10, like what is there, like hundreds of thousands, million streamers? Out of the 10 that you guys have done, I somehow became one of the people that you rated. That is so like, is it by random? Did somebody give me like a good word? That's what I really want to know is like, did somebody say like something like, hey, this is a nice guy. He treats his chat like with positivity and respect, or was it just random? Don't be weird. It's just spreading positive people. We say, all right. We are goat lovers. We have a legit home channel we follow. Congratulations on all your subscribers. Have a blessed evening. So happy we can help out. God, you guys are so freaking cool. This is real. Of course, it makes you nervous. It will slow down. We are real. At the end of the night, one person will be crowns. 1.15 bounce and thank you. Can't tell you. It's a secret. Just enjoy. It's very real. This is crazy. Where it helped to share love. From Russia. Oh, shout out to Russia. He's a farmer. He has a goat farm. Think happy baby goats we get to watch. Oh wow, I gotta. Well, I want to subscribe to this channel. Obviously now, like of course I want to subscribe to this channel. Like this person, like you guys doing all that for me. Of course I wanna. I want to subscribe to this person. I'm gonna obviously investigate this, and so I can figure out who blessed me like this, so I can show you guys some love back. I'll be back sometime. Congrats. Just thank the Lord for the blessing. We're part of the movement to bless others. Wow, street fits. Ain't this crazy? Can you guys believe this? One person gets to pick and crown king. I wonder what that means. Like the king of like the people that have been raided, or is it the king that or the person that you guys raid for the night? Like one of the people in your stream gets to pick. God, I'm just so curious. I'm just so curious on everything now. I want to know so much about this whole thing you guys got going on. I'm like so like interested. I have been on for 82 minutes. This is crazy. Jesus is king, isn't it? This is crazy. Yeah, I mean, but would that many people be saying like all that? I don't know. Like it seems real to me. I've been clapping this whole time. I'm so effing happy for it. I try not to swear in chat because you never know how young people, but this deserves a congratulate. Dude, holy smokes. What is up with it? From New York, it's from PN, has love for his family and farm and loves everyone. A good person, that's for sure. You got 300 likes too. That's crazy. I've never even been near the most I ever got, and that's when I was doing those DJ Matt streams. It was like 100, but I was on for like 6 hours. That was a 6 hour stream to get there. The Seismatic Family Farm channel is doing it to help. Oh, all right. Hold on. I gotta screenshot this. Now I can actually figure this out so I can go show some love back. Street Fits, I'm at 1.15. Wow. So I want to know so much more about this. Like, so they say somebody gets to decide who gets to be king that day. Did somebody like decide me from that channel because they seen my channel before? Like they were in here one time and they were like, you know what? I've seen this guy stream. He's cool. He treats his you know, people in his chat with respect. He answers all questions. He interacts. And then, maybe they're like, why don't we go ahead and show him love? Or is that how it works? What's up, Jocelyn? I miss DJ Matt. Yeah, I miss doing it too, David. I just couldn't get the watch hours was the problem, man. But because they kept giving me copyright infringement. But I do those were fun. I will do it again sometime, just even though like especially since this happened, like I might as well do one in the future for sure. But yeah, you're a good person, Matt. That's why this happened. You keep grinding, brother. Thank you so much, Chaos, man. Wow. Crazy. Crushed it. 1K. Woo. Christy, what's up? Look at the likes in the chat. I got rated. I got rated by a bunch of people that subscribe and hit the like button. They're saying I'm at 1.15K. I came in here at 925. That's wild. Aries World says, keep grinding, my friend. Good things happen to good people. Thank you so much, man. God, I feel like so humbled. And like, I'm in shock. Like I know I don't like want to get to the point where I'm overthinking. I don't want to like sound like, like it sounds fake, but it's just stuff like this just doesn't happen to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot, going on in my sorry, I'm just it's just a lot that's going on in my life, and with taking care of my mom and dealing with past issues with abuse and the mental health and all that stuff. It's like sometimes you just don't see it and you put that out there, right? You want to be nice to people, but you don't see it come back all the time, and you just think that it's never going to happen, right? All right, sorry. All right, damn. Let me hold on. I'm not going to break down on this damn stream, man. Matt. All right, Matt. Just toughen up. All right. All right. All right. We got you there. Go to help people like you. I appreciate it so much, April. You don't even. I mean, maybe you do know, as you can see, as I'm starting to kind of like express it here, but you guys know how life is, and you know how sometimes, and I'm positive on the stream because like I'm not gonna bring like my problems or negativity into the stream. That's not what you guys came here for, right? You didn't come to my show or whatever you want to call it to be like, oh, woe is me. That's not what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to perform it, to a certain aspect, right? You guys came here to spend some time, hit the like button, subscribe. I owe you the decency to be upbeat, you know, answer the questions, interact when you have a comment, not sit here and be like, oh, this happened. I don't like this person and be like this negative Nancy. Who wants to hear that crap, right? Nobody wants to hear all that negativity. So, all that stuff that's like going on, I keep that, separate. I keep that in my real world life. But my YouTube stream, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna be positive. We're gonna shout everybody out. We're gonna call every single person by their name when they come in here, and we're gonna show some love. I love you too, Chaos man. I love you, Jesus is King. Hey, bro, it definitely can be hard. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. What is up, Daniel? Thank you so much, man. Love you, Daniel, for sure. Wait, Jocelyn, what's going on? Did you say your dad died? Is that what you said? I hope not. I sure hope that's not what you're saying. Rest in peace to your father if that's the case. I don't know if that's what you're saying, but if so, obviously that's horrible. Because you're what, 23 years old? I think you told me one time your age. You're 23. Jesus has you in your hand. Definitely. What is your channel about? Blessings to you on your channel, Jen Clifton. So pretty much it's just me interacting with the chat. I don't have a niche per se. I guess my niche is me and the interaction and basically just, you know, reading every single chat, even though I couldn't at the time when the raid was happening. But, usually there's only like 6 to 8 people in here. And I just talk to the people, basically what people are talking about. That's kind of where we go. So whatever you guys have on your mind, I talk about my past addiction use, and overcoming that, even though that's a struggle every day. Obviously, I know that's a rocky road. My love of football, aka soccer, sports. We talk TV, movie, music, basically anything and everything. I let the chat kind of dictate the stream, in all honesty, because it's not my stream, it's our stream. If you're a part of this stream, then it's our thing. We will be back when you're live again. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I can't say your name, Moles, but I see what your profile name is. But shout out to you. We love you from all the Goat Raider. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. Jocelyn says 23rd. So you're 23, right? That was so random too. That was out of nowhere. I can't even remember what we were talking about at this point. What were we even talking about? And when do you stream live? Do you have a schedule? No, I don't even have a set schedule at this point. I just been streaming randomly. And like I'm an introvert too. So like which I'm a social introvert, right? I can communicate, I can have discourse, but like I get my energy from being alone. That's how I kind of regroup. So I was streaming like once every 3 days or something of that nature. But now I've been ramping it up because I wanted to get my watch hours up because I'm trying to get monetized by the end of the year. So I have like 800 watch hours, maybe 850, and like I got to get to 4,000 before the end of the year. Obviously, I get the first part now, the 1,000 subscribers, which God bless every single one of you. But yeah, now we're working on that, and so yeah, I'm just putting the work in. You kind of treat it what like a small business. When people open up a small business, you're not making money, right? You're putting your assets in. My asset is my time, and just putting up a little show and doing what I can, and we're going from there. And one day, hopefully, before the end of the year, we will be there. All right. Yep, we'll come back. Keep going. Thank you, Aries World. Appreciate you. Good morning from the Solomon Islands. And where are you from? Charlton, Karani. What's going on with you? I am originally from Chicago, Illinois, Hyde Park, home of Barack Obama, Louis Farrakhan. These days, I live in, I'm not going to say the town, but I live right on the border of Illinois and Indiana. I'm an hour away from the city. All right, we go on at 7:11 at night. Oh, that's when you guys do the raid stream. Yeah, I want to see the next person that you guys bless. So, like, after I get off this stream, I'm gonna go back through my chat and all the screenshots I've taken, and I'm gonna research who this person is so I can subscribe to them. And then I want to be a part of blessing like other people, of course. Like, obviously, I want to be a part of the blessings now and like giving them back. Hello, I am from India. Chad is here. What's up? Shout out to India. Everybody that comes in from India are always chill people. I really appreciate everybody from India. You guys have a great culture, great people. You guys are always kind, have good things to say. So I appreciate my Indian brothers. All right. We are talking about MMA and WWE. So I agree with you. WWE wrestlers and other types have definitely put their body on the line. It's just such a different mentality. For sure. That is true. That is definitely true. You know, and wins and losses don't matter so much in wrestling as it is the performance and your character and the way you can talk in front of a camera. I guess they would call that a promo. I don't believe in, all right, so Abyss the Century says, I don't believe in God, but I don't have any family at the moment. My mom's abusive. My dad doesn't speak to me anymore. My brother passed a few days ago in the military, and then my uncle. Oh my God, I am so sorry that you're dealing with that. Abyss, I hopefully you don't have any like friends or like people that you can talk to about what's going on. Do you have like a therapist or something? Obviously, you're always welcome on this channel, but like, there's only so much, I can talk about since I don't know you as like, in person. So I don't know exactly everything that's going on with you, but I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. And rest in peace to, all your family members that are no longer here. Jocelyn says, bye. All right, Jocelyn. Appreciate it. Aries says, yep, you bet from Iowa. Shout out to Iowa. Go see the fireworks tonight. Is that what that says? Arizworth says, I'm a believer. Abyss, God bless you, brother. Peace out, Matt. Street Fits love the stream. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, if we're getting towards the end. We'll see how many people I'll stay. If more people stay, I'll chill. If more people stay, I'll chill for a little bit. We were talking about yeah, I've kind of lost my train of thought. So WWE, UFC. What else did we talk about this stream? We talked about a lot of stuff. Road to 5,000. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the road to. I still think I go to like each hundred segment, right? Or what do you do it? So when I was in the hundreds, I was going from 100 road to 200, 300, 400. When you get to 1,000, is it road to 2,000 or is it road to 1.1, road to 1.2, road to 1.3? I don't know. How would you characterize it? What would be the best way to go about it? No, my friends cut me off, and my parents used to lock me in basements and cages. Most of my friends dropped me without a word or blocked randomly. Really? What? Dude, that's crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, how if you're underage, don't say your age, but if you're an adult, like you feel free to say your age. But I always tell like people if you're underage, don't like disclose your age in the chat. That's just how I feel it should be, but obviously you're gonna do what you want. But That would definitely help us give us some context on what's going on here, because I don't know if I'm talking to, like, someone that's 33 dealing with this or 18, or if you could underage. If you're underage, you could just say, "I'm underage, I'm under 18," or something. Or no, maybe don't even say that. I don't know what you should say. Make up your own mind on that. Make up your own mind on that. Make up your own mind on that. Bess, that is so he's let me read this one more time. You think he's not being serious? If you think that's okay, well, he's where's an answer? If this is real, you need to seek professional help. Talking to someone generally helps. These hot ones can call good stuff out. 22 now. I moved out, living on my own. Got a job for National Task Force, but when I was with them, they didn't care. So, I mean, here's like, so yeah, you get a lot going on. It sounds like so. I don't have all the answers. All I can say is I understand loneliness from a person that was very social in his younger life. Had a lot of friends in high school, a lot of friends in college, but moved around a lot, so I kind of had to learn how to be a chameleon and figure out ways to make new friends and all that. When I got into drug addiction, when I lost all my stuff and hanging around the wrong people, all of a sudden I was just getting my stuff and coming home and being by myself. So I know being lonely. Like I know all about being lonely and not feeling like I have nobody to talk about. I think at the end of the day, like you just got to put yourself out there. So, like, if you have certain hobbies, if you like skateboarding, go to the skate park. You'll meet people that way. If you like to bowl, go to the bowling alley. You'll meet people that way. Like, whatever you're into, if you want to go to a book club and, talk about the book you guys read, like, put yourself in positions where you can meet people of like minds and you can make some friends so you have people to kind of bounce these issues off. And obviously like the first day you meet them, I wouldn't like put this all on them. They might kind of push them away, but there is ways out there to make friends and kind of find some people to interact with. But I wouldn't bring all this up like in the first day. That's now I'm not saying like you shouldn't have done that in the chat. Like you're welcome to say whatever you want in my chat, to obviously to a certain extent. I'm just saying in the real world, sometimes when you're like too upfront, people will start to be like, why is he telling me all this? I just told him my name and now he's telling me about five family members that are no longer here and being locked in the basement. Like that might just throw him off a little bit. That is all I'm saying. But that's my answer to that. Hopefully, I don't know if that helped in any manner. If so, I hopefully everything works out better for you, man. But I'm sorry that you're going through a rough patch and things are going down like that. I can't believe it won't let me move this. Like it's insane that I can't move it. Man, I wish H security was here or Trish. I loves animals were here to see this. Like at least like some of my regulars were here to see this. But I wish like all my regulars were here to see this. They call those coping skills. You need to find the things you love, like hobbies that you can do while you're down. Exactly, Chaos. You preach, preach. Speaking truth up in here. Preach. And at the end of the day, it's obviously not easy, right? Everything is easier said than done. I can tell you how to do all the things in the world, but it's easy to just sit here and just, well, you should do this, you should do that. But putting into action, like I should be in better shape. I plan on exercising. I plan on eating better, but that's just me talking about it. I haven't done it. I got a bag of Funyuns in my right here that I'm probably gonna crush tonight. When I get off this stream, those bad boys are getting opened, and definitely after the whole like raid, we're gonna have a little celebratory bag of Funyuns, no diggity, no doubt. But at the end of the day, I do need to get my health back in order. I do need to start eating healthy. I do need to start working out, but it doesn't mean anything if I don't put it into action. I can talk about it till I'm blue in the face, till I'm as blue as this shirt, but you have to actually take that step and start actually putting it into movement. Words are just words. Words are wind. All right. Who is still here? True that, my bad on that part, but I don't think hotlines or therapists care. Been through seven. That's bad. That's my no, 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 no. I don't want you to feel bad about like feeling like you laid too much on us because if you're struggling, brother, and you feel lost, I would way rather you come into my chat and tell me this than some kind of alternative, right? And I'm not like going there to the deep. I'm not saying you're in that state, but I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to have anxiety. I know what it's like to feel lonely. It's not easy, man. It sucks. And sometimes you feel like there's no way out. Like, man, am I ever going to meet somebody of like mind? Am I ever going to be able to like you know, get past this depression and this trauma? Obviously, you're traumatized from what's happened, you kind of leaned on something about being locked in a basement, which sounds very, very effed up. Like that's absolutely insanity that a parent would do that to a child. Like, and I'm not even trying to dish your parents, but I think from what you told me about them, it's okay that I do. F them for doing that to you because that is not cool. That is absolutely BS. But, you know, you can still just don't be stuck in the past. Now, you can still process it. You can still think about it. That's part of your story. It's part of your journey. But we gotta start thinking now, future stuff, getting forward. But what have you done is grind YouTube. If I put the same grind, like you said, almost did stream, but decided to keep your promise into working out, you got it with no die. I have grind the YouTube. That is true. I have been doing the streaming. I have been putting in the work. BF Shivers, what is up? Says Matt, what up? I'm live playing Retro Rewind, but I'm watching YouTube. Bro, you missed it. You absolutely missed it. Look at the likes. Go check out my subscribers. I got raided by these people that go into people's streams and just massively hit the like button, massively subscribe to my channel. I got over 1,000 subscribers in this, like, not over 1,000, over 100 subscribers in this stream. Over 100 subscribers in this stream. Over 300 likes in this stream. Absolutely insanity. They came here, showed love, rated my stream with kindness and support. It was awesome, really cool. Never had anything like this happen to me in my life. Can't believe it. I'm very humbled. Kind of hard to play sports. I was born without an eye, also known as and oh God, I can't say this, buddy. I'm sorry. And Norfolk and dang it. Come on, Matt, get it together. And Northalmy. A Northalmia. So hopefully I'm saying it properly. All right. Holy cow, that's awesome. Congrats. I wish someone would do that for me, but I'm for you for sure. Hey man, and here's the thing. I wasn't even planning on streaming. Like I was kind of like in the mood where I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling so good. I think I'm just gonna skip it tonight. I'll get back to it tomorrow. Maybe. But I was like, you know what? No, screw that. I promised people in the morning that I was gonna be here. So that is crazy. He says you got over 200, I believe. You think I got over 200 subs in there, right? Wow. That's insane. That's what our goal is to bring you up to 1,000. April, that was so cool. That was so cool. Like I'm still like in shock. Like I want to go like call my like people that are like cuz so I talked to a couple people on the phone that like are part of my streams that I've met through YouTubing and they're usually here like every time. And I wish they were here so badly like to have witnessed it. Like I'm going to go tell them like guys, you have to rewatch my stream. I know nobody likes rewatching streams, right? The live stream is part of the interaction. That's the fun part. Like I'll be honest, I don't rewatch anybody's live stream. If I'm watching somebody's live stream, I'm watching it live. So, all right, all right. What is? I got the same content from other people, basically blind in one eye, but the second's missing form usually at birth. Damn. Yeah, well, obviously then sports ain't gonna work, but there's other stuff that you get into. Venom, check it out, bro. 325 likes, over 200 subs in the stream. I got rated. Like a good raid. They're called the Goat Raiders, bro. They came into the stream and just started massively subbing, massively hitting the like button. They're part of this group of people that they do this. They've been doing it for 10 days. I'm the 10th person. Somebody decided. that I was going to be today's person, what they call the king, I guess. And they came in and massively subscribed and massively hit the like button. Insanity! I can't believe it. I wasn't even going to stream today. What is the page? I can give it to our goat rating. And can decide those. So that's BF Shivers one. Aries World says, "Heck yeah, yo, I'm here to check. Loves animals. What's up? I hope you guys are hearing what I'm talking about." Was it 300? What happened? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Venom. The fact that I'll be one of those people when I was here, I feel honored. Chaos, I'm so happy that you were here to see it, man. I'm clipping the part of the raid for sure. That's like, I mean, talk about like a good YouTube short. Like that's gold right there. That's absolute gold. I'm for sure clipping the raid. Like, and I was planning on like watching like some documentaries or maybe some true crime, but like I got some work to do after this stream, or maybe I'll do it in the morning, but I'm definitely to be out there, like within like the day or within like a 24-hour period cycle, that clip will be on the internet. So for sure, it will be out there. Loves animals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking about for sure. The raid. All right, that's all. If you post a live stream, does that help you build your hours? So I don't get a lot of reviews. Maybe some people have told me that they watch the replays if they miss it. Like I've heard like maybe two people say that they do, but it does help the watch hours for sure. Um, Phantom says you deserve it, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so much. Pizza on pizza on pizza on pizza says looking blue, bro. For sure. You know why? Because the blue shirt and like the background of my Apple TV is in like sleep mode, and it's a brew. Oh, sorry guys, I've been talking way too much. It's been a crazy stream. It's a blue background that is like just kind of moving or whatever. So it's like blue radiating on my blue shirt. I wish that that was me. I'm amazing. He loves animals. You're amazing too, man. Just keep grinding. It'll help. It'll help for you. Damn, man. How am I meant to catch up now? Venom, you were catching me too. You were on me. You're like 100 to 200, like basically whatever like the 100 increment. You were beating me by like 50 because we had kind of got to our like monument or a goal like around the same time. And I know it's not a competition or nothing, right? We're because we collab and we're homeboys, but obviously we keep tabs on what's going on, and we have goals, and it's interesting to know where the other person is. But yeah, can he highlight so I can give it to them? Oh, I don't care if he wants to use any of my stuff. If anybody wants to clip any of this, yeah, more than welcome. You have my full blessings on that. But I will clip it too if that's what you're saying that you want me to do it. But if anybody else wants to clip it as well, feel free. You are more than welcome. When I publish it, which I'll do like right after I get off of here, no doubt you guys are more than welcome. Jay, what's up, man? It's good to see you. I hope you heard the story I just told. Wait, wait. So we low. All right. So wow, I'm starting to have trouble talking. So we raid low channels. So if you have friends that are low that are on live with us, like you were when we rated you, yeah, guys, if you want to plug your channel, now's the time, man. The right people are here, like the right eyeballs. So basically, like, say you were like a theater actor, the people that are a part of like producing the big movies. They are in the stands tonight. So be on your best performance. This is the time, to get it out there. I'm good, Alexa. You too. How many subs does your friends have? Venom is on the road to what, 600? So you're like 575, 80-ish. BF Shivers, I know, is around like the five or no 430s, like the 430s. Loved Animals is maybe like 25-ish, or 30-ish. Chaos, I'm not sure like if you do anything content. Jay, I think is close to 50-ish. That's what we talked about before Venom left, if you remember. Oh, that's right. 16, awesome. Keep up the great work. Simply not smart. Look at your game. Keep grinding, Venom. You got this. I'm okay. Just worked and have an issue with my stomach. I'm sorry that you're struggling with your stomach. What's up, human? Say this loudly, Alexa. What's my browsing history? Simply smart. It's not smart. Thank you. 1,000 subs, man. I got rated by the Goat Raiders. They came in and massively subscribed, massively hit the like button. April is a part of this contingent. Proton, what do you do? April says I gotta go so I can get it. Got go slow so I can get it. No, bro. Wait, what the heck? I stepped away for 2 hours to work and come back, and you're over 1,000. Human. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. So when everybody decided they wanted to go do something else, you should have got to stay in the match stream because you never know what's going to happen. Even though this is a blessing in disguise, I can't believe this happened. But so there's this. From what I'm hearing, there's this contingent. The Goat Raiders that they go in on one person's channel a day and they just start flooding the comments, massively subscribing, um, massively hitting the like button, and showing love and positivity. And I got chosen today somehow. I have no idea how that happened, but I was the person that was chosen. I guess somebody gets to pick, and somebody must have been on this channel before and kind of liked the vibe, and they decided that I was going to be the one. So that's kind of how it went. So it's just crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting MMA content soon. So KS, all right. So KS is at 61 subscribers. Oh, you can go live. All right. This is my second channel. I don't really have anything on this channel. I used to have gaming channel, but I lost it. But on your other channel, do you do stuff? I'm only at like 30. No, you're at like 60 something. Rating seems like a cheat for subs. I mean, if you want to call it that, but I mean, it's not like I haven't like been trying and putting in the work. So it's not like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, give it back or nothing like that. Like, I think people are allowed to be blessed sometimes, especially when you're putting positivity out there. Like, I guess I don't really see a problem with it, but to each its own. Dang, it's raining so good here right now. Tristan, what's going on? I'm at 24 animals and 7 on my other channel. All right, Jay, appreciate you. When you got the youngest in the family, you live a long time. I am the youngest of 4 boys. We have April at 16 to think for this. Yeah, April was a part of that for sure. April was definitely a part of that. She at least is affiliated with it. I'm guessing she probably knows like the person that runs that channel very well, is what I'm kind of grasping. Well, Raiders do willingly, they don't pay for subs, so it's kind of different. Yeah, they're not like the question bar is covering half your face. You can yeah. So after you answer, you can just scrub it. I can't get it out the way for some reason, but you can just scrub it. So you can answer and then just like take your finger and just move it out of the way, and then it'll just be gone. Sub to Loves Animals. We raid many channels at the end. We crown one person. Wait, so you guys are gonna crown somebody at the end of today, or are you crowning at the end of like all the like? Because I know you're on your 10th day. Is there one person a day? I don't know if you're still here, or one person at the end of the whole like raid that you're doing for however many days you're doing it. Matt Noah is worthy of this honor. I appreciate that, human. Just up to you and leaving some comments on your shorts. Aries is a good person. We got some good people in here, man. We got some really good people. All right, loves animals. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's proteins. What to do? Giveaway at 1K. I don't know what am I giving away. I guess. Yeah, you guys want my Alexa? Hi, my name is Tanya. My dad has cancer. Tanya, I'm so sorry that your dad has cancer. Blessings and love towards your father, and hopefully it's not at the end here. You get some more time with your father. All right. Have a great night. That message was for Alexa, Medicaller, Bob. No, oh, okay, Jay. It won't move. You can't move the pole, really? Why is it not? Why is it not like let me like officially just move this damn thing? That's freaking annoying. Can't. I don't know. I don't know. I will get down here so you guys can see me better. I don't think we can move the poll. I thought you could answer. Like I remember, I've moved people's polls before after answering because it was in the way. I've been able to do it before. I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but there's a way to move it. Yeah, I've been following him before we started rating. Nice. Oh, you guys crown someone every night. So if you're still here, how do you decide? Is it random? Do I guys pick it out of the hat? Does like a few of you stay here and like kind of analyze like, all right, I like this channel. I'm going to put my vote towards him. Or, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of interested to know how this whole rating situation is and how can I placate or placate towards it? I'm joking, How can I play towards the camera to try to put my name in the running for this, and get myself in the top three of getting this whole crown and king thing. You have a lot of likes today. Nick, you missed it, brother. You missed it. I got rated a good raid. Bunch of people that are involved in this huge YouTube channel. They go to one person's channel a day, massively hit the like button, massively sub. I got 200 subs through the stream, like absolute craziness. Amy, that's talking, is a part of it. You can go back. I don't know, probably like a half hour. Maybe it was longer. Maybe it was longer than a half hour. But you'll see comments were just flooding in. I couldn't read them. I had no idea. All of a sudden, I just seen go, 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 this, go, this, go, this. I'm like, I thought like I was hacked or something was going on. It was crazy. Matt is so hot and sexy with clear skin. April, were you the king? Joel Real Road says you have 1.1K sub. Word, word, word. You like to talk. You should do a podcast. I do like to talk. Yeah. Even which is weird because I'm an introvert, but I'm a social introvert. April, keep up the great doing the great work. You're getting famous, cousin Matt. Not famous, but we're doing good, man. It's been a great stream, obviously, man. Best stream I've ever had. So it moved a bit. We can't just see your hair now, but I don't think that really matters. Goat Raid is a I'm subbed, Matt, but I don't roast good people, only trolls. Oh, the poll, yeah. And 215 votes on it because of that raid. Usually I would have like maybe 30 people that voted on it. If you wanted to start a podcast in the future for your long-term videos, that would be so fire. Yeah, that would be fun. We are a group of 500 that just wanted to bless you. Darlin Van Dykes. I wish I knew who the person was that decided that you guys should do me though. Like, pause. I would love to know who was like, "Hey, we should do the Matt Noah channel," like which person that was, so I could thank them in person. I mean, I don't know if you guys keep it like anonymous on that front, but with different topics every podcast for sure. Nick is all right. So we're moving to politics. So the Middle East is a mess. They have been for years, and nobody seems to be able to fix it. Sad for the citizens. Yeah, it's rough, especially prayers out to everybody out in Iran and Israel and anywhere there's a war front, man. Hopefully everybody is safe, but we know they're not. Haha, I bet you would think that at first hacked. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I thought for sure I got hacked. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, ruh and I was like, this ain't going well. One person pick out of the ones we rate, and then he crowns one. All right. Well, hopefully April's picking because she stayed in the channel. Hopefully April gets to pick. No, I'm joking. No, you know what? I don't want to sit here and grovel for something else. Like this was plenty. Like this was good enough. Like I can't wait. Like honestly, I want to like get off the stream because I want to go like talk to people about it that like weren't here. But you guys are here, and since you guys blessed me, like I feel like I like owe it to you guys to at least like sit here and talk for a little while and let you guys get to know me and the person that you said came in and rated. My buddy is into football, gets the apps like you. Oh, like the sofa app. You should go on the Joe Rogan podcast. He might let you on because he's running out of people at Sim. So is he running out of people to the point where somebody like me would be on? Could you imagine? Like you guys like in a couple days just are scrolling through your YouTube and you just see me on the Rogan show. Could you imagine how hilarious that would be? Like, and this is our guest, Matt and Noah. You guys probably don't know him, but he does have a stream. He goes live. He's got over 1,000 subs, so he's getting his thing started. He's out in the boonies in Indiana. Takes care of his mother. All right, that's awesome. I just started joining in. Are you in school? I graduated. I got a bachelor's in interpersonal communication. This is a night that we have up to over 700 raiders. Man, that is awesome. We can only call him Mr. Beast. All right, hold on. Sorry. It's about It's not about us, it's about the people that we raid. We're here to bring them joy and happiness. Julia Rhodes, alright. No, I appreciate that. Like, you guys really truly humbled me. Like, obviously, there's no chance that, like, you could ever expect that. That's not something that you even, like, think about in the possibility of happening. Like when I'm coming stream, I'm never thinking like, man, I hope like, a contingent of like hundreds of people just pop in and start hitting the sub button. I'm thinking like in terms of like, all right, hopefully I get like 5 to 6 subs this stream. Hopefully I'm on my A game. Hopefully I can bring a few more people into the fold and just keep on building slowly but surely. Like this like wasn't even in the realm of like possibilities. Bro, that's nice. Seeing the reaction is priceless. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, that's why I had to email you. I wanted you to know what was going on. It was so awesome. How did you know though? Like, how did you pick up on it so quick? Because I couldn't tell what was going on. Maybe just like, were you able to actually like read the comments? Because they were like coming so quick on my end. I guess maybe I could have stopped them with my thumb, but I also was trying to like figure out. Like, I was just like, wait, what is happening? Am I being hacked? Is there something weird going on? Like, I had no idea. So I was just so confused. But like your email actually helped me finally understand. And then I was able to finally hone in and see a few comments where people were like, this is real. No, we're blessing you. This is real. No, this is like, so your email finally got me to start to look and actually understand, like, to a certain extent what was going on. How'd I pass 1K so much? Yeah, we had a rate of people coming in and subscribing. They're doing it to one person a day. So yeah, I got blessed. It's absolutely crazy. No, I don't get the no, I don't. The Goat Raider does. Oh, okay, okay. Definitely Aries World. Yeah, your voice fits in well. Oh, for talking. Chaos one day. Yeah, maybe we'll get on Rogan, man. Could you that just seems so funny to even say, right? That's because I'm just like a regular like dude. Like I don't like I'm not like a comedian, I don't have like a TV series or something. So it's like I don't know what possibility, what could I possibly, you know, promote or even like give a reason for him to interview me on the show. We do get some of the friends we raid because they find out and they join us every night. Yeah, that's what I want to do is I want to get in on the rating now. I want to rate some people and show some love and subscribe. Was he humping the pillow? No, he's right there. We are so happy we're here to help you and bless you and your friends. April, it's still insane to me. No, I just know a good community when I see one. Chaos. That's what I'd be annoyed if 700 people rated me and tried to be nice and stuff. It would seem all fake to me. What? I don't. I don't get this outlook, man. I guess you're. I mean, to each his own. I want to sit here and disrespect somebody's opinion because we're all welcome to our own opinion. But like, I don't know. Like, I think simply not smart. I think maybe you need to experience streaming for a while. Like, not on your end and watching streaming, like, actually experience, like, doing it and dealing with, like, trolls and people trying to discredit your life. I don't care about the weight jokes. I know I'm fat. Like, I did that to myself. But if you see it enough times, someone every time, your favorite gay streamer, um when did you transgender? Like, get on here and stream for a while. Do 80 plus streams like I have, and then come tell me the same thing. Then I want to see you make that same comment. That's all I'm saying. All right. It's an enigma from TikTok. All right. YouTube green thumb card. Yeah, there's nothing fake about it in my mind. Like, I'm humbled wholeheartedly. And like, I'm not saying I earned it, but like, I put the time. Like, this ain't like my second stream. I didn't just pop on here and all of a sudden be like, all right, so what are we doing? I'm gonna, interesting. I don't know what to talk about. And then bam, all of a sudden people were here. Like, I'm in here doing my thing, talking to you guys, interacting, trying to build a community, answering all the questions people have to say, working off jokes, people saying whatever they want and leaning into the joke instead of getting offended, trying to make it funny, trying not to, get upset with trolls, like the whole bit. So like all I'm saying is that's your opinion, but if it's okay, um can we is there any way we can kind of maybe get just get to the next thing then? If we're at a standstill, that's the only thing I don't like in my channel is like I don't care about what anybody says. I just don't like when we're stuck. Like, okay, I'm on one side, you're on another side. I've said it, elegantly in so many different ways. You've said it in so many ways. Like we're at a standstill. We're Democratic versus Republican. We're never going to meet in the middle. So we're kind of at one of those points where, all right, there's no point in continuing to go about it because we're obviously not seeing eye to eye on this. All right. All right. What's up, Ghost? We appreciate you checking back. We totally not fake at all. We're totally real. Definitely. That's like the same logic as people who hate on our predator catchers because they say they only do it for views while they're literally taking preds off the street. Thank you, Chaos. Appreciate that. When we rate someone, there's always like I can't read them all. Yeah, exactly. Comparing preds, what fake or not, they're being great people. Yeah, right. Like sometimes I feel like people just are looking something to like kind of like just point at something, right? It's just like, oh, it didn't happen to me, or I know they're just looking for a fault. I call it the OPOV, right? The opposite point of view. You ever watch like a YouTube video? It's a great video, and then you read like a great comment that like totally like fits the bill and everything that happened. Positivity. You see, like, there's nothing wrong with this comment. There's no way somebody could say something like on the opposite point of view of this, right? And then all of a sudden, the first comment, you're like, oh, come on. And you're like, give me a break. It's like you're just looking for something to point a hole in. You just want an argument at this point. That's all you want. You're just looking for something to poke a hole in. You don't really think that. You don't really even think that. You just want an argument. That's all you want at this point. All right. It's best not to speak bad on it unless you experience it. It never works out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, off on the bigger and better things, guys. What else we want to? So we're talking about some WWE. We had to go raid. We got some MMA. We want to talk some music, TV shows. You guys got any recommendations for something I should watch when I get off of here? I definitely got to clip that whole situation. That's going to be a good YouTube short. I think people will definitely enjoy that. Um, I'll get my fake likes and subs from it. Maybe I'm joking, but anyways, yeah. What else what else you guys want to talk about? All right. And we are from all over the place. April, I feel you. I feel you. I'm with you wholeheartedly. And here's the thing, right? You stayed into this chat. A few people actually stayed and interacted. So I don't know what's fake about that. Like we've sat here and chit chat. We've gotten to know each other. These are real interactions. Like this is actually happening. I'm actually, they are actually typing into the comments. I'm actually responding to them. So that is really actually happening in the real world. All right. We are from all over the world. Lots of good conversations today. I'm just going to call them Legion for real. I am in two pages that we rated tonight and talking to both of you. Nice, April. April's putting in that work. How do you feel about the Bears next season? Ooh, I'm excited about the Bears next season. I mean, we finally got our quarterback. I mean, for the first time in what since like Jay Cutler, but Jay Cutler just seemed to always throw a bad interception. Joel Real Rhodes came back for sure. I appreciate that so wholeheartedly. I do the rate so I can find real people to interact with. Blue Daffodil, thank you. Hopefully you have enjoyed the stream so far and the interactions, and you're feeling the vibe. But yeah, from Chicago, so my sports fandom is Chicago Bears, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bulls. Don't watch too much hockey, so I don't watch the Blackhawks. And then my European football team is Arsenal. So that's my fandom. But anyways. Yeah, I think the Bears made a lot of smart moves. They didn't go for the big splash and like give up a bunch of draft picks or spend a lot of salary on one player. They plugged a bunch of different holes. They're building a team. I think the Bears are going to be somebody to contend with next year. I mean, I'm not one of those people that get like overly optimistic. I'm a pessimist by nature, but I think they can. I think they can make a run to the Super Bowl. I really do. I think they can make a run to the Super Bowl. I think Caleb Williams is that special. I really think he's that special. All right, have to wait. Have to wait for the draft to see. Is your chat filter on all messages? It is on all messages for sure. Uh, I don't want to leave you at either page. Appreciate that. Color had a cannon, but it was more of a gunslinger. Yeah, he had that Brett Favre mentality, except he just couldn't make as many good throws as Brett Favre. Brett Favre just was a bit more special, obviously a lot more special than Color. And Favre was able to get himself a Super Bowl and make it to a second Super Bowl. Some people we rate figure it out and join us every night. Yeah, I'm definitely in with it. I'm definitely with you guys. Bears should be good next year if the QB can stay between. Yeah, it's basically health in NFL football, American football. Staying healthy is the biggest thing. You can have a great season, and then you go into the next year, and your quarterback and your like left tackle who like blocks the quarterback, and your main like linebacker or something gets hurt. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. Cowboys and Lions fan here. Hey, shout out to you, Teddy Bear. Yeah, Detroit Lions. How about them being back relevant? Now I know like last year didn't go your way. Beat the Bears twice. Did beat the Bears twice, but at least you guys are back relevant. You guys are a good football team. Jared Goff, great quarterback. We got two good running backs, awesome wide receiver. Contact Joe Rogan. Next to stay better. That's how I feel about the Giants. The Giants, at least, like, I'm trying to think how old you are, but you've seen a couple Super Bowl. Well, yeah, you've definitely seen at least two Super Bowl wins in your lifetime, man. So I wish I would have seen just the Bears win once, just one time. I would have been happy. But I was born in '85, but I was 2 years old, so I didn't get to see it. I liked Cutler. He would throw picks to the Packers. Yeah, Cutler always. And then he didn't even play that second half of the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know. He must have really been hurt. April Boy, I am brand new Raider since last night. You all rated my friend Have Fun in Nature. Were you there for that? She got the crown. Oh, and she got the crown. Nice. And she was crowned. So what happens if you get the crown? Like, is it just like just something like you get to say, "Hey, I got crowned," or is there like added like people sub to your channel? Like, what involves being crowned? Is there anything extra to it? Yorion is back. What's up, man? Check out the likes. I know you ain't never seen that in this channel. Chicago Bears fan here. Oh, we got a fellow Bears fan. Shout out to Aries World. There we go. Hey, what's up, Justin? I'm doing good, man. Chilling. Got rated by the Goat Raiders. We got the crazy amount of likes. We got 200 subs through this stream, so we're feeling great. After Buster Posey left the Giants, I left. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how old you are, but you got to see three World Series titles for the Giants. They were winning it like every other year at one point, going back what, like 15 to 20 years. So if you're like over like 20 or a certain age, you got to see a bunch of World Series, and that would have been around the time of Buster Posey. Says go Pack Bo, go Pack Go. Just a virtual crown in the live stream. Okay, cool, cool. I'm a real Giants fan, but growing up, I was always a Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, so I always had love for the Ravens. But my real team is the Giants, if that makes sense. No, that's fine. Yeah, some people have like other teams that they kind of like to watch. I'm trying to think who that would be for me. I did like the Ravens; they were always fun. Yeah, Ray Lewis, and just he always he would fire you up. Just the way he would talk, you just like that guy could like make somebody run through a brick wall. I sure, I sure wasn't if fun rating people. Yes, so awesome, and I became a channel member to the Goat Raiders. Bosada? Shout out to Bosada. Love from India, much love from India. Justin says the Pope visits Chicago and the mayor takes him to a hot dog stand. The vendor asks the Pope what he wants, and the Pope relies, "Make me one with everything." Wait, why am I not getting it? The Pope and the mayor. Pope visits Chicago and the mayor takes him to a hot dog stand. Is it because of the, like, Chicago style dog? H security, bro, I've been looking for you, man. I was gonna call you after this. You missed it. I got raided by the goat raiders. There are a bunch of people that they pick one person a day that this is the 10th day and somebody gets to pick and somebody picked my channel for them to all flood in here and they all subscribed, so I got over 200 subscribers on this. You can see the like button, like the amount of people that voted on my poll, like just absolute craziness, man. I got absolutely blessed. Do you seen my text message too? I was talking about how I wasn't even going to stream. I was like, man, I was like, I might stream, but I'm not feeling it. It's insane. We usually raid between 4 and 6 people. Oh, okay. Kathy with the K. What's up? Chaos. Do you know how to do panels? I do not know how to do panels. So once he figures it out, he can join us. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna join it. It's not a raid, not old. It's a raid, not old time. Congrats for the 1K, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's not old for the people that like I was wanting to talk to about it, my homeboys, and I talked to H security outside of here. So actually it was kind of a big deal to actually see him come in here and talk about it. I am not monetized. No, I'm not monetized. I have enough subscribers now, but now I got to put the watch hours in. So once I get to 4,000 watch hours and obviously that raid and having those people in for like that time, like it's going to really, really help my watch hours. So that's a really big thing as well. Simply, you've been on the same title for a while now. Who upset you? Yeah, go rewind. You'll see what's up with that. Say my friend name. He also watched your channel. Kai. Is it bad, guys? Is the name I'm about to say is it bad? Because I can't figure it out. Kai shoot. Key shot. Is it a bad one? Because I'll say it if it's normal. I'm not sure. Like it's not coming to my head. Like would it if I'm about to say something crazy? He's gonna be monetized soon. I hope so, man. That'd be great. That would be great, man. We're grinding on these streams. We're trying to do what we got to do. We'll get there one of these days. But yeah, we're on the grind. We're on our way. All right. I can't think of like that being a weird name, so I guess I'm just gonna say shout out to Key Shoot. It doesn't sound weird to me. Key Shot, Kai Shoot, Kai Shut. Every way I say it doesn't sound like I'm saying anything like weird. I don't think so. Guys, we are 333 likes. What in the world is going on? One of the craziest streams. Man, I need to go unban Alan, who always came in here and was talking crap about me not having any emotion in here. I need to go unban him real quick so he can come in here. But he probably wouldn't say anything though. He'd probably act like he didn't even see nothing. We raid the friends. We'll come back when you are live. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All that hard work finally paying off, right? For sure, H security, man. Can you believe it? Like, you should, man, you got to rewatch this stream. I know it sucks to rewatch streams because it's like part of the like fun is being live and interacting, but you have to rewatch it. And I actually break down, man, and like start shedding a tear a little bit. I started getting deep, like started getting deep into it. Bro, do you know I am 10 Indian boy with perfect English? Shout out to you. From the start, you seemed pretty pissed off at the Raiders. Then you complained about being annoyed. Now you're asking, you're talking to me. I know there's no way you could be talking about me because I was like being as humble as like anyone could possibly ever be. There's no way he's talking about me. He must be talking about someone else because that wouldn't even make any sense. Okay, okay, all right, cool, cool. Mega Roller, what is up? You should have been here, man. I got rated by subscribers and likes. It was a great stream. There's people called the Goat Raiders came in here. They pick one person to come raid and hit them with subscribers, hitting the like button. That's one of my bosses, guys. So when I talk about my job, where I say I don't promote gambling, but I do work for a service that does provide services for people that bet on baseball, like the statistics. That's my boss right there, Mega Roller. So appreciate you coming in, Mega. It's good to see you. The Go Raider who was not with us tonight will watch the replay and raid your channel and we'll go up more. Yes, that's what I like to hear, man. That's awesome. Hello, I am Bozda Badwa Bozda Badwa Singh. Shout out to you. How far back do I have to rewind? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm not sure when it's happening. Like, I do know, like, what we were talking about before it happened. We were talking about WWE wrestling and, like, MMA, and all of a sudden, like, the channel all of a sudden, I seen, like, the number go up of people that were in here, and then the comments were just flooded. Like, I could not read what was going on. I was like, I thought it was hacked for a second. I was like, "What is going on? Why?" I was like, "I can't catch up." I was trying to figure out how to, like, slow down the chat because I don't know how to do the whole slowdown, and finally, Kaya sent me an email saying like, "Hey, bro, that's actually real. Like they're legit. They're actually showing you love and helping you out." So it was a weird situation. I'm gonna clip it for a YouTube short for sure. Yeah, no, I get it, Black Leather. I'm sorry that I misrepresented what you're saying. India says foreigner go to okay. Caitlin, what's up? I made a statement about how I feel if I get rated and I asked if it was no time, is it because it is? Jay was just on Jamie's live. Shout out to Jamie. My uncle is the biggest gambler. 99999999999. Doesn't seem like it is. People are still talking about it. Uh, you are doing great with your channel, by the way, going live all the time. It's really good. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. Matt says, or H Security says, Megaroa, give Matt a raise from your lips to God's ears or Mega Ruler's ears. Matt Man needs a raise. Let's see what we can do about that. I'm joking, obviously. April is, haha, not hacked. Okay, Dave Deadly says, I heard something profound today. It's not today that defines you, but tomorrow's outcome. Hmm. Okay. No, that's interesting. I like that. I like that. Bro, I'm an anime lover. I have not seen any anime. People always tell me to watch some anime, but I've never watched any in my life. But sure seems like that. Chaos showing some love. Goon on stream for $10. What does goon mean again? I always like I see that a lot. So I have no idea what that means. What is Ajib talking about? He's one of my best. So proud of him. Thank you, Mega. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And I've known Mega Ruler for I don't know if you want me to say your real name or not. So I just make sure to say your YouTube name just because I know some people like to have anonymity on here. So I'm respecting that. So obviously when I talk to you, I call you by your real name. But I've known Mega Ruler for probably since like COVID times. We've known each other for about 6 years now. We've got to know each other through playing DraftKings and just interacting. And I became I was a subscriber for the place I worked for many years, and we just really became friends. And I really enjoy. I've always really enjoyed talking to Mega Ruler, and he's always been good to me. Been a great friend. All right, he is awesome. I am what Goon is. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that on the stream. Not for any amount of money. Like $10 is not even like remotely close. You know, like what kind of numbers you're talking? I mean, obviously, I would never do that on my stream, but like the fact that you threw that kind of money out there, what? All right. In Halloween, he will take your candy because his name is Big D Randy. Masturbate. Okay, okay. Multi Mario. Goon is the slang for doing explicit actions like nasty stuff. Okay. All right, so all right, I'm definitely filled in on that now. So I've seen that a lot on my channel, but I just always ignored it because it just how do these people come up with these nicknames? Goon is for that, really? I mean, we called it so many different things like choking the chicken. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. All right, sorry, brother. I just can't have these trolls get you. I thank you, appreciate that. Let's go, Maddie. Oh, I see somebody in my one of my Discord channels I'm in showing love. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I see people are starting to notice it that know me. I'm getting like messages in my notification. Yeah, just block people who ask you to do that kind of stuff. Who was that, by the way? It's not one of my regulars, right? I don't like to block people, honestly. I'm pretty forgiving, but not I just want to know who said it though, so I kind of know just to keep an eye on it. Oh, he's been a part of the channel for a while though. No, I'm gonna give him another shot. He's been part of the channel for too long for me to block him just on that one thing. So no, we're not gonna trip on that. We're a forgiving person. Just, just calm down a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. All right. All right. So please don't. Where's your? It's a way to say something about getting demonetized. Bus trolling. Yes. I'll block him. No, don't block him. He's cool. He's cool, man. He's been on the channel long enough, and he has said enough normal things that sometimes people want to get their jokes off and maybe aren't really thinking about it. So yeah, just well, if it keeps happening, obviously, yeah, then we have to make a decision. But nah, man, we're cool. We're cool. I'm a forgiving person. All Indian news channel play your videos with Epstein, and you're screaming. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, my brother. Come here, kitty girl. Come here. Come say hi to the goat raiders if there's any left, or come say hi to the chat. Come here, precious girl. Oh, it's the kitty girl. That's my precious girl right here. For sure. I got you, Cass. You're a person like that. I don't even have to think about it. If you ask, you're for sure got it. Simply not smart. Go into the top right corner. Change top messages to all messages, and you will see all the messages. Pretty girl is my pretty girl. She doesn't like being held that way. I love her so much. This cat, guys, chat, chat. Should I be that guy that starts referring to you guys as chat? Chat, chat. Are you with me, chat? So this cat was a stray cat that I fed for over a year. She just started coming around the like property. And I started feeding her cat food or whatever I had around the house, human food. Would not let me pet her. Hissed at me while I was putting her food down. She would just be like absolutely livid. And eventually she got to know me, and now she's the most affectionate cat I've ever had. And she's moved in. All right, man, it feels good to be outside, back to the hustle and grind. Cuzzy, my homie Kiwi J Biggs in the building. Wow, oh, super sweet. Yeah, that's my kitty girl. What comments are you reading? Okay, I see that one. Hi, Precious. We have a cat named Precious too. Yeah, that's my kitty. It's her name is Kitty. Just because of the story I told you, she was a stray, and I was calling her Kitty at that time. I figured when she moved in, I shouldn't start calling her like Samantha or April or something, or whatever, Lily. She'd be confused. I don't see them either. You would have definitely been on the island if you were famous. Gary Kemp, you can't put that kind of stuff on me. Here's the thing, brother. The name of my channel is my government name. So somebody wants to look me up and see if I got some kind of history like that. Go ahead, man. You're welcome to it, man. Go ahead and try to put that on me, Gary. But I'm not one to be trifled with on that because my information is here and clear. All right. She's great. Thank you. Thank you. I have all messages on. I have a file named Matt and Epstein, and in the background music is like cup, 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 and scream. All right. Who I think we finally made it to the point with this homeboy right here. Mods, um, let's start with like a little love tap, maybe like a 5 minute timeout on this homeboy, because I don't know what in the world's going on. I can't even make sense of his comments, and they seem to be escalating. All right. Call me anything but late to supper. I feel that. Yeah, see, guys, or why am I still seeing these comments from this guy? Mods? Mods? All right. Chaos, I just gave you the job, brother. You said, all right, it's all me. H security. Can you handle can you handle some business? Can you handle some business? Yeah, but you could say maybe it's funny at first, but like we're at the like 12th to 15th comment of like him not making any sense. Like at some point, like I need you to talk normal to me. Like it's just at some point, at least mix in some normal comments. Like try to make it like I don't know, have a facade. But every single thing that you say is, Matt, say this name. Matt, can you say this name? Matt, you were on the files. Matt, how was Jeffrey Epstein? Matt, at a certain point, it's like, all right, we've we get your fucking gist. Like, bro, you're getting your little jokes off, but say something normal at one point. All right. They weren't coming through on my end. Oh, it's all good. Hey, so go to the top right corner, Chaos. Hit the three dots you see there. Change it from top comments to all comments. All right. You're good. You're good. They weren't coming on. No, you're good. Yeah. You weren't seeing them. So that's not on you. You weren't seeing them. Eight security shit, bro. You like working for free? It was okay at first, then it just got out. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like I was cool with it at first. You guys see how I'm pretty chill. Like I don't got a quick trigger finger. I'm not just getting rid of people, left and right. Like I let people get their jokes off, but like at a certain point, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, can we can we get to something? Like, and at the end of the day, at least make me chuckle. Like, at least make me laugh. Like, if you're gonna roast me or do some of like, be somewhat creative. But when you're like when your jokes are like ABC jokes, you're dumb. You're stupid. You was on the island. Your name were in the files. Like, anybody can do that. I can go to anybody's stream and say some dumbass shit that don't make any sense. Like, at least have some like something going on in your brain that like actually makes some kind of sense. Anyways, all right. My bad, brother. It's all good. Matt stood, but he couldn't stood no more. I wasn't mine, and it's great for like 2 months, and then after it feels like another job. Did Simply write anything wrong? Should I unblock him? Oh, is he blocked? How did Simply get blocked? Oh, Chaos. Oh, I think we got confused on who it was. No, he's good. Unblock Simply. Yeah, unblock Simply. Get him back in here. Get him back in here. He's cool. He's cool. I got you. I forgot about the aspect. I'll turn that on when I join. Yeah, you guys are all good. I think Simply be back in 10 seconds, right? Unless he got pissed and left. But if that's the case, I hope you will join me the next time. All right. He'll be back in 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll see if he shows back up. And I'm sorry, I was not referring to you simply when I was talking about. I should have been more clear on who I was talking about. Guys, when I tell from now on, when I try to tell you guys who I'm getting annoyed with, I'll make sure to say their name. But yeah, all right. Anyways, J Rod the Damager, what's up with you, brother? How are you and the wife, man? How are you and the missus? What's going on with you? You see your brothers over here doing big things, right? 335 likes. We're just chilling like a villain. I mean, nothing crazy, just a normal stream. I just been grinding. Nothing. It's not like I got rated or anything, or like a bunch of people came in once on some like special like giveaway. This is just straight hard work, pure sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. We're just putting in that work. I am obviously joking. Everything that I said didn't happen, did happen. All right. What's up? Is you're not going to comment something useful, don't comment. Better that way. Yeah, what is the old saying? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, right? Congrats on passing the 1K. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. I thank you so much. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. And yes, doing good watching TV, getting ready to put that kid to sleep. There you go. Get that kid to sleep. Then you maybe can crack open a couple cold ones, a couple frosty beverages. You're a beer drinker, right? That is the golden saying, right? That's the golden saying. So we got 225 votes on my roast Madden sub. So we had 36% say yes, 17% say no, and 48% keep it civil. That's like one of the better polls I see. When I see people do polls a lot, like people seem to always kind of go with the no, but you guys have been cool. All right. H security, hello, go insane. H Colo goes with an espresso martini. Nice. I don't drink beer. I drink beer, but very rarely. Okay, so are you more of a kind of guy at night, or do you not mess with anything? Sorry, simply, it's one of your mods placed me in timeout for no reason, or was it you? Did you not hear? Like we were talking about it. Like when you get put in timeout, guys, you can still hear what I'm saying, right? Like if you get timed out, are you like just out of the stream and you can't hear? Because we were talking about the whole situation and like what happened and how it was an accident. Oh, you left. Okay. Well, we were addressing the whole situation. Everything that happened was talked about. So yeah, it was an accident. We were talking about getting rid of somebody else. One of my mods thought I was talking about you, but I was talking about the other person. So complete accident. I apologize, man. My deepest apologies. I hope you forgive me. All right. What's up, fishing angel? What's going on with you? I made 7 grand off a 1K trade. Woo! Woo! There you go. Congratulations. You can still hear Rio de Janeiro. Here we come. Oh, damn. You heading there? Are you going to Brazil? No, if you're time out, you can hear. You just can't comment for that spectator, basically. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. But he's saying, like, when he got timed out, he left the stream. So that's why he didn't hear about, I guess, me talking about the whole situation being an accident. Chat, you can trust Matt Noah to be a reasonable and sensible guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try my best. Work today, now relaxing with my husband. Yeah, good for you. I'm glad you guys came and checked in on me and said hello. Hello. I really appreciate it. We like that you keep it civilized in the chat. I try. I try my best. I try my best. Obviously, not every stream is going to go, 100%. We're going to have our pitfalls. I got a little pissed off at somebody last night in my stream. That he really kind of hit a nerve for some reason, but I'm not gonna like go into it. But like he really pissed me off a little bit. If you guys are interested, you can go watch that one. But what did I eat today? Chicken and rice. I had chicken and Spanish rice. Subhuman. Michigan National Championship Parade is Saturday. May go have to check that out. Yeah, definitely. And take some videos, man. That's something you could put on your channel. People will like that, especially people from your area. Thelonious, what's up, man? We got another YouTuber in here, man. He makes some really good videos. I've been a part of one of his videos. He says, so I listened to Bully finally. It was a bit underwhelming, so it wasn't very good. All right. And you're still working on that Kanye West video. I did see your messages come through on my phone. I haven't read them yet, but I did see the notifications. So I will read them and I will get back to you. You know, I always respond. What are you even like when you're pissed off? Are you able to show? I don't know. I guess I get very maybe what would you say? What would be the word? I don't know. I can be maybe a little condescending at that point and kind of maybe overdoing it, trying to put someone in their place, whether I'm putting them in their place or not, or doing it very well. Who knows? You can't let people upset you with words. They're just words. Yes, that is very true. But at the end of the day, I'm also, you know, not robotic, I got human emotions. So yeah, there are times where they do affect me. I feel like I do pretty good, especially when you're streaming. Like you see a lot of stuff, right? You guys see it in the comments, but here's the thing. So let me kind of break it down like this. So you're in somebody's stream and you see them like you see all the comments coming towards them, but you're just from the aspect of you're seeing it happen to them. It's not hitting you, right? You're just seeing it happen to another person. Now put yourself in the place of the person that's sitting in this chair, right? And they have to see you're fat, you're dumb, you're gay, when did you come out, when did you become a transgender, you got a big head, you're an idiot, how was it riding the short bus? See that enough times and try to play it off and be cool. And then somebody really come in here and try to discredit you as a human being and everything that you have stood for in your life. It might strike a nerve, right? It might strike a nerve. And, I might be 95% on like letting trolls not bother me, you know, maybe less, maybe more, but I'll never be 100%. Like I just won't. Like, and I have to be honest with you guys. I'm never going to be 100%. Like I will do my best to let that stuff roll over and not let it bother me, but there are going to be times where where it will affect me and hopefully I don't like make a scene or make some clickbait, right? Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything too bad, but like there are going to be moments. Like it will happen. So that's just being real. All right. All right. Boom boom boom. Mad Kanye. Hey man, hope you are well. Watching the great biker build off. I am a robot. What type of words was it? Oh, yeah, it's just I would have to get into the whole story. When I'm mad, it's not good for anyone. Yeah, some people, and you know what, for people that like hold it in, right? You know how it is, like for people that like don't let it bother them for so long, it starts to build, then all of a sudden, like all that pressure has to burst at right one point, right? You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, all of a sudden, it's like comes out and it's like it's not pretty. Yo, what's up, Hamai? What's going on with you? Kanye West is a tool. Thanks, man. By the way, don't let these lames take you down. Demons feed off energy. Don't give them the satisfaction. Shout out to you, Thonis. Thank you for the kind words. My favorite gay YouTuber. What's up, Malik? Jay Reels has some weird stuff in his life today. So maybe it's something people are doing. Oh, did he really? Did he have some crazy stuff? Damn. What's up, Elijah? When I'm pissed, I cry and get real quiet. Yeah, I think I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I think you could tell. Like you'll be able to tell like when I'm honestly, truly, wholeheartedly pissed. Like you'll be able to see it. Like you'll see it in my emotions, in my facial expressions, in my body language. Like you'll be able to tell. All right. Himon says, I love your stream. Thank you so much. Exactly. It's different when it's you. For sure. Everyone knows just hating out of nowhere. That's why we're here. Appreciate it. Just let your moderators handle cruelty and abuse from random trolls. I appreciate that. Leon, what's going on with you? Himon, you're the best. Thank you so much. That used to be me. Hey, you are human. We want you to be human. Trolls are not human or humane. What's up? I appreciate that, Blue Daffodil. This was a crazy stream. How about it? We made it over 2 hours. I've been streaming for over 2 hours, and I wasn't planning on, streaming at all. The guy who cries when pissed is gay. Okay. Anyways, fair enough. Trolls are human, though. Yeah, so I guess my thing on the trolls is I understand what it's like to be lonely, right? I understand what it's like to want to be noticed. And maybe that's why sometimes I don't get so upset with them is because, like, I get it. Like, I totally get it. Sometimes people just want to be seen. They want an interaction, and maybe the way they go about it isn't healthy or positive in like a manner, but sometimes if you notice them and you like kind of lean into the joke, it all depends. There's different levels of troll, right? There's like the troll like level 1, right? They throw in a little joke, "Hey, you're this, you're that." And then there's level 2 where they keep going. And then there's level 3 where it starts to get a little bit diabolical, like where they just won't stop. Like they're just never gonna chill. All right. How's your battery life on your phone? Is it charging? It's not charging. It's at 30%. We're at 30%. BF Shivers said, what BF Shivers? Guys, I'm having trouble talking at this point. I have been streaming way too long. All right. When you're done streaming, come hang in my stream and raid me. Sorry, I still got your stream pulled up, but I have it muted. I don't want to be stealing your live. You can play my live anytime you want, BF Shivers. I don't care. If it helps you get a couple more people in there, man, go for it. All right. I'm also at 30%. Really? You're at the same battery percentage as me. Don't let haters bring you down. Your podcast is awesome. There's only hating because they're jealous. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I thank you so much that you and your husband started popping up. And like that was awesome. Like I met you guys in that one stream where you guys were actually on Jay Reels' channel and you guys like subscribed to me right away once I started talking about the fact that I went live. So that was awesome of you guys. You guys are really, really cool people. Tahazar says, "Hey, bro, what's up with you?" Leon Hawkins says, "Helicopter, helicopter. Don't forget about drinking water for your dry mouth. I am so thirsty right now. I could drink a gallon of water. All I got is Dr. Pepper right here, and it's like almost gone. Like you probably can tell, human. Like I'm losing my voice. Drink liquor, but I don't want to make an ass out of myself on my stream. Cause I don't deal well with liquor. Like I'm one of those people that like once I start having a couple drinks, like I'm different. I'm a completely different person. I lose all my inhibition, and I just completely start turning into a different person. Who's your Mount Rushmore of football players? Like I said, I don't watch, but I'm an athlete. I would love to learn. I guess both Ronaldos, Messi. Let's go with Ronaldinho, just because of the way he played the game. He had like a peak in let's go Neymar. We'll just throw him in there, even though his injuries really stopped him from being as good as he could have been. Thank you, greatly appreciate that. No, you guys deserve that. Yes, Tahazar, are you from? Is it Pakistan? You're from, or no, 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 Lebanon? God, I'm trying. I remember you, but I just trying to think where you were from now. Black Leather of Tahoe says, I gotta go take care. Got a music tour to get to. Oh, what's up? I didn't know you got, bro. I didn't know you were getting down like that on the music tour. Really? What level troll am I? I would say level one. Gargle, vinegar, salt, and eggshells. Okay. The liver is evil and must be punished. So you had haters in the room when I had you meet. I'm sorry to hear that. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. I've seen it way worse. So there was this one time, like a couple weeks ago. So I usually don't go back and forth with them. I usually lean into the joke and try to like turn them around and make them a part of the channel. But there was this one day where I was just kind of in the mood to have a little, just have a little square off, right? I was just like, you know what? They're in here, they're hating or they're trolling or whatever they're doing. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I was game. I was like, let's do it. So all of a sudden you start getting interaction, right? Once you start interacting with the trolls, they're going to interact back with you. And that started sending signals to the algorithm that my stream is popping, that there's interaction in there. So it started flooding a few people in here. Not like obviously the raid, but some people from my channel, it had a lot of people from my channel. And once people see that they like, you're kind of like angry if they think, or they say, or whatever they think it is, they start going back and forth with you. And it was just going and going. And all of a sudden, finally, I turned it around. I'm like, guys, I know we're having a little fun, or maybe we're doing whatever we're doing, but I was like, but at the end of the day, I was like, this is who I am as a person. I was like, I take care of my mom 24 hours a day. I was like, I had a drug addiction that I've been 8 months sober to. You know, I'm a kind person. I treat my people with respect. I was just having a little fun. I was just going back and forth with you guys. If you can't get over it, then maybe this stream isn't for you. If you want to have some normal interactions to me and talk like a normal person now, you are more than welcome to. And a lot of people ended up staying and subscribing to the channel. And then there was one person that just wasn't hearing it. He's like, no, no, I'm offended. I'm not, no, there's no going back now. You offended me. So finally, he left. Then he came the next stream. And he started talking about my numbers. Oh, I see you only have 6 people in here, huh? You little chump. Yeah, you're a nobody. So he kept going. I still didn't block him, mind you. I still didn't block him. Then he came in for a third time and started talking smack again. He conveniently seemed to never show up when my stream was popping, because my stream sometimes does decent and sometimes it doesn't, right? It's up and down. So the times where it was doing good for my level of channel, he seemed to conveniently never say nothing or show up. But the times that it wasn't doing very well, he seemed to show up and make sure that he said something to me. Finally, I had to block him. I was like, all right, this guy's bringing nothing to the channel. All right. Where the F is my child support? You steady playing on YouTube when little Daquan needs school shoes. You named our kid Daquan? What the heck? I did not. No, 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 no. I did not sign off on that. That you're on your own. You named him Daquan, then you can keep him day home away from me, because it just ain't happening. I ain't gonna be paying a day for Daquan in this lifetime. Ain't happening. All right. Turn around and arch your back and look like a tiger. Daquan is 19 now and still in eighth grade. Daquan, hop around like a rabbit. Hey Trish, I need some red bottoms and a Birkin and some wings stop too. Okay, so you ain't talking about giving the money to Daquan, huh? You just talking about just getting it for yourself. You're one of those, huh? We're gonna have to bring this up to one of those civil judges. This ain't happening. I ain't paying for it. I'm just not paying for it. Some people don't like real people, hate the truth and why to get away. Trish is in the building. Daquan is allegedly Matt's biological son. So yeah, so far I have Daquan. I got Catbread as a son as well. He probably is there and only talks when you have no one viewing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, simply. I think he's here all the time. And then as soon as nobody was like here. He was like, "Oh, I see you got nothing going on." I'm like, "Oh, okay. How do you conveniently every time say something when my channel's is doing its absolutely worst?" All right, I got his name from a fortune cookie. Really? Then why isn't it his name like Ching Mong or Wild Ding? Like I would think it would be a different name than Daquan from a fortune cookie. All right, Uncle Chaos. It's a Chinese name. Daquan's a Chinese name. Matt is gay for Quan. I know he was your number one fan. Probably. He might still be watching. Abyss the Century says Shang Li. So when you guys get Chinese food, what do you guys get? I get a little bit of beef and peppers, a little sweet and sour chicken, maybe a little bit the cream of Sun Guy. You guys ever have that? Have that? The cream of Sun Guy? Very good dish, man. It'll really fill you up. I get the heavy spice bag and spring rolls. But yeah, man, you guys should try it, man. So it's the cream of some young guy. So to say that a little bit slower, it's the cream of some young guy. All right, you got it now. You guys get it. And throw that one. That's an oldie but a goodie, man. That's an oldie but a goodie. Speaking of Chinese, right? Let's see. I got more chins than a Chinese phone book. I mean, that's an oldie but a goodie. Uh, Spice bag and spring rolls. Not the last one. You don't get that one, Chaos? You don't get the cream of Sun Young guy? Not a big fan of that? I don't got Chinese food here in Sweden. Extra protein and micronutrients. Was that from Austin Powers? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Good for your skin, too. That's funny, man. Oh, what a stream. How about it, huh? We've had a crazy one. I think I got to feed my animals here pretty soon. I think they're ready for their din din. Are you ready for dinner, kitty girl? You're such a pretty girl. They call her the giddy girl. She's from the city, girl. It's what a pity, girl. All right. Tracy from daycare. What a name, too. What's up with this name? I'm glowing. Slay girl. I think it was Austin Powers or Wayne's World. I think it was the Austin Powers with the guy from Scotland. I think when he was playing the big Scottish guy. That's what I believe. That's where I think it came from. If I'm not mistaken. Bro, my watch hours are gonna be insane after this stream. Like it's gonna be incredible how many watch hours I'll end up having. I might shoot up like a ton. Maybe I can take a couple days off from streaming. No, I can't now, not after the blessing. If that's a dish, call me a chef. Right, exactly, right? I will be providing the cream of some young guys. So yeah, if you guys want that ordered, I can I can go ahead and whip that up real quick for I'll be cooking it up real, now you might have to help out a little bit, this meal is a participation kind of meal, you have to be participating and you have to be of the opposite sex for me at least. Now other people might be cool if it's like guy and guy, girl and girl, but for me I would prefer the cream of sun young guy to be cooked up for a woman, but that's just me. All right, battery percentage is 27. The- yes, cream of some young guy is my spot. A Tracy, can't tell how old are you, but I don't know, man. We might have to make our second. We might be working on number two. What are we gonna name him? Like Raekwon the chef, like from the Wu Tang Clan? Maybe we can name him Raekwon the chef. All right, I want those two. Goon, thanks. No problem. I'll be your side chick. Word. That means I don't have to pay for anything, right? I mean, just like the dinners, obviously, when we go out, I pay, but there is a little bit of, we got this. Man, I think Tracy might be your type, classy looking pick. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's too small. It's too small. The pictures, I got bad eyesight. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna screenshot this. I'll check out your channel. But is that even really you in that picture? Is that even you? Because people be using fake profiles all the time. Do you still have your meat? Do I still have my meat? I don't know how to answer that. I usually know how to answer. I think I'm a little trans though. You cool with that? All right, so that changes things. That definitely changes things. Whew. All right. So I've kind of backed myself into a little bit of a corner here. Um, don't know how I'm going to dig myself out of this hole here. So just watch the expert at work. So this is what I'm going to say to you, Tracy. Is first, how could you have had a kid? Scientifically, that just doesn't work, right? So under false pretenses, I have to, just axe this whole situation. We have to, we're just gonna have to act like this never happened. Respect to you and what you got going on. We got love for all people in here, trans, gays, les, everything. We got love for everybody, but false pretenses. I feel like you can, had me thinking it was something that it wasn't. I'm thinking pie, and now it turned into sausage. Like, it just all of a sudden, that's a whole different kind of meal, right? I'm thinking a nice warm apple pie, and now all of a sudden I'm thinking of like a big cheddar bob. Like I gotta just reel it back in, and then just that's a hard no, but I wish you well. All right, all right. I donated it for research. What is up, Taggart? What's going on? What's going on, Dominic? Tracy, I got a tax write off for it. Hey, yeah, the creams of some young guy. We're gonna have to whip that up for somebody else. So we are saving that for another person. That is no longer happening for Tracy, but wishing you well on your future. All right, Taggart, what's going on? Trish, it's been one of those streams. It's been one of those streams. It's called spontaneous conception. Hey, I'm spontaneously backing the fuck out. That's just how it's kind of gonna have to go right now. I'm spontaneously dipping on this whole situation. But it's cool. I appreciate you. Hope everything's good with you, bro. All right. Flaming hot Cheetos made me super fertile. Interesting. KS. Ring Joe Chinese asked for cream of some. No, I'm saying from hat at simplified CMAC is it. I'm with it, man. I know what's going down. At least I think I know what's going down, even though kind of backed myself into a little bit of a corner there. But sometimes you just got to dig your way out. You just got to grab your shovel and you just got to one scoop at a time. Like, all right, here we go. Right, one more. Here we go. Just all right, and then you're back. Now we're back on square one. I don't know what were we talking about, guys. Sopranos, The Wire, Dr. Pepper, because I sure as hell wasn't no sexual stuff. We don't talk politics. We don't talk sex in here. That's just how it is. Anyways. So what else is going on? Why can't I move this thing? It is pissing me off into the nth degree. Like, why just want to let me move it? Uh, Like, and it's weird because can't I just like, all right, no, you did. WWE, there are no corners. This is your world, no doubt. Football. Stop drinking and eating for 5 months because then you become a god in a sense. Man, I don't know. 5 months with no drinking. Like I could see like people can fast for like a lot of days, right? You can go a lot of days without eating, but like you do have to have some water. You do have to have some water at some point. Matt eats his scabs. Okay, Leon. Is that that seems very philosophical. Is that Socrates that you're quoting there? I'm not sure. Is that from Pluto's writings? Maybe he does. WWE was cool, but I stopped watching for a while after the Shield broke up. Shield was cool, man. Roman Reigns and Dean. What was it? Dean something. Seth Rollins. Extra protein. Then Dominic with his heel turn. So yeah, I stopped watching, like even really paying attention during like the Dominic Mysterio, whatever his name is, kind of era. I only kind of somewhat know what's going on through YouTube shorts and like podcasts, but I like listening to podcasts more about the heyday of wrestling. Me and Matt eat over fresh scabs of blood gushing out of our mouths. It's from the Curry People's book. WWE is so corny. Very interesting. It was very interesting. All right, guys. I think I'm closing in on like 3 hours here of streaming. So I think I've reached my max stream. Like I'm very humbled by all the people that have been a part of this channel. What's up, Tristan? Everybody that came in here on the raid, like I'm very humbled and thankful that you guys came and did that. The blessings are felt and it's real. I really appreciate it wholeheartedly. Get water and charge phones. Bros got munchops. Take a break and come back. I don't think I'm gonna come back on tonight, but Age Security, I might hit you up though in a second if you're not busy. But all right, guys. So let's do our shout outs. You know how I like to do. I like to go through the chat and see who's been here for the. So shout out to Chaos, Simply Not Smart, H Security, Leon, Abyss the Century, Treston, um, Abyss the Century. I already said Simply Not Smart, Blue Daffodil. Let's see who else. Tracy from Daycare, Truth Hurts, my girl Trish, Dominic Taggart. Who else has been here? Let me see. Fishing Angels, J Rod the Damager. Blue Daffodil, I said Malik was here. Tahazar was here. You didn't answer my question though on where he was at. BF Shivers in the building. Nick was here. Heman showed some love. Elijah was here. Thelonious popped in. Human was here. Colo. All right. I think that's about as far back as I'm going to go. April with the blessings. Jay, my homie from New Zealand. Matt, my boss showed some raw love. Aries World. Dave Deadly. Caitlin. Black Leather of Tahoe going and doing his tour. Caitlin. All right. All right. Guys, I really appreciate it. Everybody, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all the love, all the support, you guys hanging out with me and checking in on me and being a part of this channel. I will be here. I'm not sure next, but maybe I'll post something on my community. Maybe we'll try to like make it a little bit easier for us to communicate. Chaos, I will do that. April, again, once again, thank you so much. I will do my research and figure out what's going on with you guys, and I will clip that and make it as a YouTube short at some point. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.